even talk because we're doing streams all month long. We're not stopping. I'm really I'm true about that. But yes, let's get the question up and going. It's a poll question. You know how we do. Thinking of a good one. Really, I want to know. RE9. Hmm. Okay. So here's the poll question. If you come in and out, everybody, you know the deal. We're a viewer. Don't sub. Don't like it. Just go ahead and donate. Here's the poll question: RE9 Scheme or Resident Evil Dream? Yeah. So I want to know from the viewing audience, the gamers out there, right? The Resident Evil hardcores. You know, the real reviewer is, yeah, man, a Resident Evil hardcore, guys. Hardcore fan of Resident Evil here. Going way back, of course, to the first. It's the first game I've seen ever on PlayStation played. The first time I saw a PlayStation, the first time I seen a game played on a PlayStation was Resident Evil, the original. So that's how far yours truly, the real reviewer, goes back. Then I had to get myself on Resident Evil 2, my hands on that. But we're talking Resident Evil 9 Requiem, guy, and guys, and of course we're going into Google. I want you to join me on Google and just type in RE9 all together, no spaces, and then we're going to go off what we're looking at because there's something very interesting I want to click on or point out or look at here because it has the same impression. A friend of mine had the same impression. Friend of the channel here, shout out, had the same impression that I had of this game. I pre-ordered this game. Ooh, yeah, I got the $70 deluxe edition, guys. Pre-ordered it a few hours before, a day before the release. So that is counting the pre-order, is it not? So went ahead, pre-ordered it about an hour because I was struggling whether to buy this game or not, guys. The reviews. Now here's another. We're exposing, all right, these YouTube reviewers and these gaming channels and like Angry Joe, for example, is such a massive audience of Resident Evil fans and all these Resident Evil channels. Of course, the new movie's coming out. I had a video on that, guys, prophesying, predicting the movie and what it's going to do, what it's going to be like. So go check that out. It's on my channel. But yeah, you got to donate to the Cash App. Rings true with the Z, guys. I am demonetized. So don't sub, don't like, just donate if you want to keep it alive. But we got the poll going. RE9 Scheme or Resident Evil Dream? To me, it was a scheme, guys. Very well executed. So I bought it for 70, deluxe edition. Not for any reason because I actually had the money at the time to waste on something like that. Go believe it or not. A big Resident Evil fan. Saw all the videos, guys, on the internet, just like you at home. Right, Resident Evil fans. I saw it all too, and I was really hyped. Really hyped for this release, guys. Resident Evil 9. I'm going to point out a couple things about Resident Evil 9 Requiem that I don't like. And then I'll point out some things I do like, and then we'll see what the poll is after that, and see if we can all agree, or what is the vibe, what is the pulse out there in the Real Rent Reviewer channel. The audience, what's we're calling the Real Rent Reviewer audience. What is the tell your real shit? You don't have to say what all these other gaming channels are saying and all these other movies, other reviewers are saying. I am a huge Resident Evil fan, guys. Yeah, I don't have all the book. I had the books. All right, I read the story, the lore. I feel to fall asleep to the lore, or used to, before I'm boycotting YouTube. But and any other reviewer besides myself, believing in watching them. But Resident Evil Requiem or RE9 Requiem. So it's cool to say, man. Yeah, just highly disappointed. I really felt gypped. What it is with Resident Evil 9, guys, is really, I want to point out about Resident Evil 9 Requiem for that kind of money is the replay value of this game. All right. And that's what we're going at. Replay value of Resident Evil 9 is probably the lowest All right, the lowest. That is the number one issue I have for the money spent, and for what we're yeah for the money we're spending, guys, on Resident Evil and supporting it, the franchise, and especially this game. Okay, all right. So life hits, guys. Gotta take phone calls. Single father here. Yeah, we do it to the Cash App. So we're talking Resident Evil 9 Requiem for a Scheme. And I'm putting this on record on my channel because, like I said, I don't edit, I don't rehearse anything. I do write down a couple pointers I like to point out. So the replay value of Resident Evil 9, and this is, like I said, for my future reference as well. I love to be ahead of the game, way ahead. So then we're gonna click something here, though, guys, on a Reddit. It says, how come so few people were disappointed by Resident Evil 9? I want to click that, guys. I'm very curious myself. So this is a Reddit post from someone on Reddit. So, okay, to start this off, I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil Saga, right? It's like yours truly, the real viewer. I have I played every pretty much game, not Dead Aim or Guarded, but all the main line and spin-offs, and even the Degeneration port on Sony Scourge Ericsson. I love the saga, the convoluted plot twist. He's got a you know, say his credentials about Resident Evil in the games because, people want to know, right? The generally engaging gameplay keeps you hooked. Okay, with some friends, we spent the weekend on it, finishing about 15 hours trying to find all the documents to get as much as introspective of the game, and it's extremely disappointing. I was expecting it to be what it was announced as, the end of the Umbrella Saga, almost like a reunion of RE2 and 3. Okay, so, guys, he's going into the story and why he just, was disappointed in the story and everything. But yeah, there's people out there that are disappointed. Why few people are disappointed? I like that article. It's very catchy. How come so few people were disappointed by Resident Evil 9? And I agree. How come so few people are up in arms about this shit being lied to? Once again, guys, on the internet, that's what happened. And that's why I had to come back after 4 years. I was lied to about Resident Evil 9 on all the Resident Evil clickbait channels, which you're going to be doing now with this trailer. Or check my channel, save yourself the pain. Yeah, I was very pissed off because it's a scheme. It was all connected with these reviewers on YouTube, and I just hate it, guys. I really did. $70 down the fucking drain. This game's replay value is horrible compared to Resident Evil. Let's compare this to Resident Evil 2 remake, one of the best remakes and straight up Resident Evils, made. So Resident Evil 2 remake, guys, replay value is extremely high on that game. Now, me personally, yeah, Resident Evil 2, guys, even the Resident Evil 3 remake, I ran through twice. So Resident Evil 3 remake had some replay value, even though it was probably the shittiest of the two. But Resident Evil 2, guys, remake has a big time replay value. So the replay value in Resident Evil Requiem or Resident Evil 9 is so low. I think out of all the Resident Evils I've played, even Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5, especially Resident Evil 5 has good replay value. 6 does not, but it has a lot of different campaigns and different characters to use and play as, and the co-op, just like 5, is extremely awesome. Resident Evil 9, guys, has no online. Okay, it has no co-op. It has no online co-op. It has no local area, in the house co-op. There's no co-op, and there's 2 characters to choose from here. They're trying to take it back to like a Leon type, Claire Redfield type deal, RE2 disc. But I'm going to point out some goods too, guys. That replay value is really terrible. The replay value on Resident Evil Requiem is highly disappointing. For $70, guys, on a pre-order deluxe edition, yours truly was ranty. It was very ranty. But that is true about this Reddit, guys. When you Google RE9, how come so few people were disappointed by RE9? And I know personally some people that were disappointed, But the poll here is RE9 Scheme or Resident Evil Dream. And I really want to know. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, guys. I literally put on the fucking Paul W.S. Anderson ones to fall asleep to at some points, guys. I was going to take you guys into my room. We were going to do the PlayStation. I was going to show you proof that I did the, 100% progress here. Here's the thing, guys. I stopped playing Resident Evil Requiem. See the replay value what this game was bringing, and I stopped playing it, man. I bought it on pre-order. I played it like for not even, guys, not even three-quarters the way through. Saved it and never turned it on for a whole month, and then figured, hey, listen, I spent $70 on this. I really went on, guys. You want to know the truth? I went back on YouTube and tried to convince myself to finish this game. That it was better than that the YouTubers were telling me the truth. The Resident Evil fans, they had all the toys, they had all the games, they know about it all. So I figured they're telling me the truth. I went back on there, guys, to be convinced further. That's why I'm doing this, to expose these fuckers, man. They're lying. So I spent $70 on a lie, and I still try to go on there and convince myself to play by watching other YouTubers speak about this game, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I had it ready to go again, and I'm not even I didn't even finish it halfway, guys, and I stopped for a whole month because the game was so boring. The game is boring. It's terrible to say that, guys. It's so fucking boring. And there it is. It's fucking boring. And the replay value is shit for $70. For $70, everyone, on a pre-order. Come on, guys. Really though, guys? Really? Yeah. So no one's talking about this. Just like this Reddit. See, guys, if you Google what I'm Googling, we're using the same evidence. You know it here in the Reviewer channel. If you see me go AFK, guys, we're going to go into I go. And at the end, we answer the poll question and see if we all agree on the subject matter at hand, the point at hand. We'll find out. And I go until I feel I'm satisfied. And then we see if we agree or not. That's that. And that's what we're doing here. When I might go AFK, you see a black screen with my logo. Remember your logo, you know I am AFK, and it is intermission, and I'll be back. So just fast forward through the stream. But that is the intermission screen, guys, the black screen with my logo. That is a new deal. So 9.2, guys, I'm IMDb. I'm IMDb. That is, so it's fake news, bullshit, IMDb, but it doesn't do games. It does movies. Stay off it. Steam, 10 out of 10. Did you hear what I just said to you guys? 10 out of 10 on Steam for this game. What a travesty. Steam, man, selling out to RE, to Resident Evil. Shit. So that was one of the points. The other point I wanted to talk about here is, Grace, guys. Grace. When they do Grace's gameplay and her story, right? Grace. It's good. I like Grace. I like Grace because she can go first person and she can go third. Now you can do exclusive on the game, right? You on Grace's side, you can go, I believe, first person strictly, or just third person strictly, or you can go between both, right? So is that correct, guys? Right? That's right. Yeah, with Grace. So it's a fucking game. So yeah, I think so. Something like that, guys. It's fucking yeah. It's whatever. So the beginning, anyways. We're not. I'm sorry, man. I can't get the money back, guys, and I'm not making any money from any donation. So it's terrible that they would sell this game for $70 and thinking it was the replay value was awesome. The replay value, guys, is really shit. It's horrible. It's so fucking not worth the money. That's what I really felt about this game, guys. The replay value was so horrible. So compared to other Resident Evils for the price. What a sellout, guys, on YouTube. They really got me twice. A lot of times, guys. I just told you what happened with it. So that's why I'm here to tell you that Resident Evil Requiem is probably the most overrated, overhyped over whatever the fuck this they titled this shit. It's terrible, guys. It really is. Leon's story plays like RE6. I wanted to point that out, everybody. How come nobody's talking about Leon story, like the gameplay and how he kicks the zombies and takes them out with chainsaws? It's just very arcadey, and I'm a Resident Evil fan, guys, and I like 6. I have streams of 6. I do have a yeah, I do have a stream at some point, but RE6, man, it plays a lot like that. Resident Evil 9 on Leon's side. Leon's side is just terrible, guys. It's just really strict action, and it's not even action that it's exciting. It's been done before in plenty of Resident Evil games. They're not bringing anything new to the Leon side of combat. And fuck the story, guys. Like, because that's the story is It's not even Resident. I don't know who the fuck is who, and you this new side guys. No, 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 no. Stop it. We know the lore. Um, So you at first, guys, when you first get into this game, it's the opening of this game is really good. I like the feel of it, especially on Grace's side, guys. Grace, they did really well. You could say they worked hard on her side, more so on her side than Leon. It feels like they rushed Leon's side and just threw. It feels like Resident Evil 6, guys, or Resident Evil 4. It's very right. It's very arcadey, and you're kicking and you're punching and you're crazy shit. It's just not. It's not fun. It's not. There's too much of the combat is. The combat's too restrictive too. It feels like they're trying to be. I don't know. It's not. It's too stiff. It's very stiff, and it's boring. The game is boring. The game is boring, especially on Grace's side. Right in the beginning, guys, it really slows down at times. It definitely. Oh God, of course it plays like Resident Evil 7 on Grace's side, guys, and 8. But a lot like 7. You know, a lot like they went back to the well too many times, guys. Too many fucking times. And we thought we were getting something completely different here, guys. When it comes to Resident Evil Requiem, from the YouTube channels and the Resident Evil channels I was watching, I thought this thing was revolutionary when it comes to Resident Evil, let alone the gameplay and the game itself, but the story. They were saying that this story was, oh, um, no, they lied. It was straight bold-faced lie to get the clicks. It was all clickbait, everybody. And I fell for it a lot of times because I was trying to convince myself that I was the problem. I was wrong, because I'm getting too old or something for Resident Evil, I thought, coming from the Resident Evil days of number one on PlayStation, it being the first game I ever played or saw on a PlayStation, and was just rocked and shocked and scared at that opening, guys. You disrespect something that brings us love and gets me through my life, and you motherfuckers, so everybody on YouTube lying about Resident Evil Requiem, guys, RE9. There is a Reddit post here I'm looking at. How come so few people were disappointed by it? Because they're scared, everyone, once again, to put their money where their mouth is, and they want the clicks, clickbait. So they're scared to tell the truth about movies, games, people, celebrities, or tell their own opinion at least. So very few people can tell their own opinion or have the balls, right, to do it. The real reviewer welcomes you. He has the balls. I hope you do. Do the poll if you come in and join RE9 Scheme or Resident Evil Dream. And that's what we're answering here. But thank you for the like. Whoever's what. Yes, thank you so much for the like. Really appreciate your time. Yeah, liking the stream and the topic of the stream when it comes to Resident Evil Requiem. Like I said, I'm checking my children. They are sleeping here, one of them at least. Hello. Hello. I'm not crashing into this that's bigger than my biggest plate I have yet, and it's still standing. It's still standing. See? It's bigger than two of my plates. All right, 7:45. Okay. Remember, 20 minutes. Okay. Love you, bud. Remember, 20 minutes. All right, so checking on my children here. It is summer. It is blazing out there. Like I said, stay cool, but what a scheme this was, guys. I have the PlayStation 5. I have it on PlayStation 5. Everyone, 100% progress. Finally, like I said, had to basically convince myself that spend $70 on a pre-order a day before because I was battling whether to do it or not, guys. Back in the a few months ago, regretted it. Wholly regretted it, everyone. And they sell you on this deluxe edition. The deluxe edition. The fuck is so deluxe about this edition, guys, for that kind of money? And I was sold on it, everyone. Sold by the YouTubers, the Resident Evil channels. And it's the only Resident Evil channel you guys should be listening to. Check it out. I have plenty on here, but there should be a lot more. But there is a prediction video on the Resident Evil 2026 coming out in September. Please check that out. But yeah, the polls. Oh, thank you for the poll. Thank you for the vote. Here we go, guys. A vote is in, everyone. You know how I get so fucking ramped. I want to see the poll, so the real reviewer audience, please vote. RE9 Scheme or Resident Evil Dream. We have a yes. We have a yes. So what is Resident Evil Dream? Right. Yes. Oh, okay. So it's a scheme. Right. I'm sorry. I did the question stupidly. Maybe we should alter that. No, leave it, right? So it's maybe not scheme or Resident Evil Dream. Yes or no? So yes, it is a scheme, right? Oh, I did that question wrong. Oh shit. Yeah, so it's a scheme. Okay, yes, a scheme. Yes. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm very late. I've been streaming nonstop for the last 8 days. This will be day in 20 minutes. It's gonna be day nine. But thank you. Yes. Okay, a scheme. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Bree guy. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the love in the comments too, man. Really appreciate you. Yes, yes, thank you. Yes, the scheme, right? Did you buy this game, let alone do the pre-order? Bree guy, E1U, did you do that? Did you buy that pre-order? Right, right, scheme. Damn, man, we got scheme, bro. Yes, it's a scheme, huh? That's crazy, man. So that's just really bothering me, man, for a few months, man. Or excuse me, person. I'm sorry, I don't want to assume gender, obviously, through the internet. But I'm saying you got guy in your name, so I'm assuming you're a guy. But Bree guy, either way, I don't care who you are. If you're a Resident Evil fan, thank you so much, man, for the vote and giving your opinion and chatting it up. So yeah, we are talking the scheme of Resident Evil 9, right? And Requiem not being a Requiem for a dream. It was a total scheme. See that connection I did here with the chat with Requiem for a Dream. I'm a movie reviewer too, and yeah, see, nobody clicks here, Mr. Free Guy. Nobody appreciates the wittiness and the cleverness I put in. It's too easy for me, apparently. But thank you, though, Bree Guy. Thank you for the support, man, on the channel. Really appreciate you. But like I said, I'm demonetized, so if you really do want to support and go further and keep this channel alive, donate to the channel, to my Cash App, Rings True with the Z. It's on the channel page. Doesn't matter if dollar, do it. We're good. Be the first to do it. So we're talking replay value here, Bree Guy, in Resident Evil 9, and the scheme that they sold us on, that YouTube sold us on, right? They sold us on this game, and it being revolutionary in the Resident Evil saga, and especially when it comes to gameplay. Now, like I said, Leon's point of gameplay plays like Resident Evil 6 or even 4. I'll give it credit for 4, right? I really will. But no, it's not worth those $70, everyone. It's not. $40, guys, on sale when this thing goes on sale. I'm not sure if it's on sale now, but and 10 out of 10 on Steam, everybody. No fucking way. No way. No way. It's a total scheme. Guys, no. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this shit should be drug out the courthouse and executed in a public square in front of Resident Evil fans. But nobody's going to say that. But this Reddit post here, how come so few people are disappointed by RE9? RE9 scheme or Resident Evil Dream? We have a yes. It's a scheme. So thank you, Freak. I really appreciate all the support and watching. But we're getting to these, basically, like I said, the replay value, Leon's. You want to say his campaign, guys? If you want to say his campaign, okay, fine. Leon's Grace's, guys. I don't know if it's me, but in the beginning of this game, there's something about the beginning that just turned me off, man. It was just so boring and slow. There's something wrong with this beginning game, and you want to like it, everyone. Right, Brie Guy? You want to like the game. You're a Resident Evil fan, I'm sure, right, man? You're a Resident Evil, die hard. You're here at 11:45, like me, talking about Resident Evil was a scheme, so I know you're hurt. I know there's people out there that are hurt. And how could we not take this personal, guys? That's $70 on a pre-order amplified by YouTube, giving them money by clicking, guys. You gave them money by clicking their videos. You gave them money by donating, and whatever you do, watch time hours, guys. I'm demonetized on this channel. So anything I do for clicks or whatever it is, guys, I'm not making anything from it. So I'm not doing it for clicks. I'm doing it for the truth, and so I can look back when I come off YouTube in 24 days, guys, or what is it, 22 days? 30-day marathon till I either get donations to keep going or, you know, as I reiterate the points of these streams, Real Reviewer, I have to. So I'm just ashamed, guys, that I should have warned you about this, but nobody watched. We got to get a fan base. We got to get an audience. The Real Reviewer audience is there. We got to get them here. We got to build them. Got to grow them. Got to water them. But to come here and not be judged. That's what we do here. State your real opinion. Don't be judged. And you go watch your favorite YouTuber afterwards then. And tell them a lie. That's cool with me, as long as you tell us the truth. But yeah, so that's the point I wanted to cover. Those key points. But there was other key points about this game, But the whole thing is about selling us on this game. You don't have to sell Resident Evil. Resident Evil sells itself. It's Resident Evil. That name, Resident Evil, man, really great title. Great. Just sums up every. You know what the fuck. You know what to expect. I didn't know, guys. I was not expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. It felt so cheap in a way, like to cheapen us. Guys, the story, the gameplay, there was discussion on the story. They can't be being so short. But even at that, even if they extended it, it's just extending boringness, extending more bullshit, guys. I mean, I remember playing Resident Evil 2, guys, remake, and the fall off was inevitable, right? From there, guys, Resident Evil 2 remake, everyone. Wow. And then you give us this, what, in 2026? You gave us Resident Evil 2 remake in what year? Come on, everyone. Technology is supposed to be better there, but these big old bosses that chase you around, and they're supposed to be scary. They're not scary, and then they scare you. Everybody, everybody, what are we talking about here? Like, am I in the matrix still? I need to take some more pills. Apparently, the blue pill, the red pill. I need to mix them together. Requiem for a scheme, guys. It was a dream. But yeah, but here, thank you. Greek guy says, RE9 scheme or Resident Evil Dream. He says yes, it was a total scheme, and he says thank you, reviewer, for telling the truth to the internet. No, you're welcome, man. I'll do it all for you, buddy. I'll do it for the whole nation, for the whole world. I'll do it for anyone. Tell the truth, and I'll take the bullets. That's what we're supposed to do for people. But tell the truth, even if it's hard. This game, I wanted to love it. Everyone, I wanted to love it. I wanted to keep playing it. Like I said, I went back on YouTube and tried to say what's wrong. It's wrong with me, guys, because I'm a Resident Evil fan from the first. So I said it's wrong with me. See, something's wrong with me. I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old, everyone, to be a Resident Evil fan, to be listening to the lore at night on a YouTube channel, right? Falling asleep to it because I love Resident Evil. And it's the first damn game I seen on a PlayStation played. And it's the first game that scared me. Talk about a game that scared you guys. Did the NES, Nightmare on Elm Street scare you guys? Did Friday the 13th scare you? Yeah, I would say NES Friday the 13th was the first game I got scared on. So there we go. And then it's Resident Evil, man. This is top notch scares, man. When you're in the 90s, and that's all you have. But guys, these bosses here, I'm looking at. I wish you would follow along with me on just put an RE9 into your Google search, and that's it. And you just see these pictures that come up. It's just fucking ridiculously funny at times because you have Grace, with this big blob of shit coming at her in the hallway, and all you gotta do is run in this little safe room. Everybody, you know the safe room. We all know the safe room. We all know it. But Grace, guys, too, the actress is beautiful. She's beautiful, but oh, guys, she's all scared. She's really, really scared all the time, and that's cool. I like how it's double-edged sword, guys. But she's really panicky all the time. It's really like breathing. There's a lot of hyperventilating all the time, and they're trying to make it like an Alan Wake type game. I don't know if you guys ever played this game, this new Alan Wake game. I think it's called whatever. It's a new Alan Wake game, guys. You got to check this fucking. You want a real fucking horror game? You really want to where your money well spent? There you go, boys and girls. I mean, even the Quarry guys, or Until Dawn, when these ones go on sale for $5 or $6, you need to grab them. If you're a fan of horror and survival horror, really, and good graphics and your money's worth, get these games. I'm telling you, man. Resident Evil 9, dude. They sold us on this shit. They schemed us. Look at that. The one vote says yes, right? Real reviewer is going to answer the question too. We'll see if I agree with you. We see if you decipher the truth before I state it, my opinion before I state it. But yeah, man. Wow, 29 minutes in live stream. Thank you for joining me, especially Bree guy over here, man. We're discussing the bullet points, if so to speak, no point intended, about Resident Evil 9. Now, Leon's story is really lacking. This whole campaign with Leon is a total fucking nightmare, and I don't mean in a good way, everybody. uh, it plays so much like Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 4 bullshit, guys. Like gameplay wise, like kicking, spin kicks, picking up a chainsaw. Guys, I tried to pick up this fucking chainsaw, and I couldn't chainsaw shit and skin their ass raw, you know, Limp Bizkit style. I couldn't do it. There was something about the fucking chainsaw. Maybe it was my stupidity. Stupid ass player here, right? So maybe I couldn't see straight without my glasses, but I don't know, man. I just wasn't feeling it. I think there's a part two, guys, in this game, if I want to remember right. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's just hysterical that I spent money on this, and I'm thinking myself playing it, and just thinking how pissed I was, at these some of these points in this game. So there was fucking because I really wanted to enjoy the game and enjoy like the surroundings and the visuals, like kind of like RE7, everyone, and even Village. Village I have another beef with, but I'm gonna say seven. I'm gonna say seven. No, not people have enough beef with Village, right, guys? Just like that Reddit post. No one's saying it. They're afraid to say it because you wouldn't be called a real Resident Evil fan, would you? Right? If you're bashing or knocking or being constructively criticizing Resident Evil, especially this great Resident Evil 9, everyone, God forbid, you're not a real Resident Evil fan. You don't know shit about Resident Evil if you don't like Resident Evil 9, right, Internet? Are you all right out there? Are you all breathing? Y'all still alive? I'm just sorry. This laugh is a ridiculous laugh. It's a mocking laugh because I just can't believe it comes from the bowels of my fucking pit of shit stomach, my intestines. Is that a thing? Intestines, everybody? There's intestines. Shit's spilling out all over the floor, everyone. When I spent. I don't know if you guys spent your money on this game pre-order, but you should get your money. I don't know if they allow you to get your money back. You already got to play like 2 or 3 hours of the game. I honestly, guys, no joke, no lie. The Real Rare Reviewer bought this game, got a pre-order, and then played it for like an hour. All right, and then stopped, and then just stopped. Guess how long I stopped for? Like a month and a half. And then I came back and I was like, no, wait a second. There's got to be. I was like, all this hype about this game. There's something wrong with me. I was like really anticipating this game. I was bad, Trying to listen to all the YouTubers, because there's a lot of money, man, a lot of money, a lot of time. I'm gonna have to put aside. I can't stream. I have to, grind this game out. For fucking 8 hours or whatever the game was, 6 hours, right, guys? Get your money's worth. But nah, bro, you don't get your money's worth, everybody. This is so fucking disappointing. I just, but see, everybody of the Resident Evil fan, the gaming community, whatever the YouTube fuckers, it's always YouTube, guys. Says this fucking authority, right? So when we speak about that, it's YouTube. And these fake fucks, they're gonna tell you, it's worth every penny. This shit's the best shit since sliced bread. This shit's the best shit since Resident Evil 7. And they're still on this thing, guys. See, here's the thing about this game too, Resident Evil 9 Requiem, guys, and the first person and third person perspective, and like Leon being third person strictly or whatever the fuck it was, right? I liked it. Like you want to like that modification or that addition, so to speak. You want to like that, but you don't because what they're doing. Sorry, what they're doing here is they're incorporating Resident Evil 7 and 8, the success of those games and the type of gameplay with grace, right? And then they're incorporating everything else, like Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2. You hear what I'm telling you guys? All in this fucking game. So everybody on YouTube was saying this game is, with the title like Requiem, you're thinking, oh shit, this is like a whole new dream, this is like Dream State, this is a whole new beast, right, guys? It's going to be a Requiem, or it's going to come full circle, and it does come full circle, guys. They have all the Resident Evils in this game, as far as gameplay goes. Every Resident Evil gameplay you want is in this fucking game, so it is a Requiem, when it comes to Resident Evil, when it comes to 9, but that's what I'm saying, guys. That's what it is. It's nothing new. They were acting like, guys, I remember when 7 came out, and especially 8, I believe, the Village, but no, 7. 7 was it. Yeah, of course. 7 was the big deal. It was like, wow, man, they're gonna revamp Resident Evil, right? This isn't Resident Evil. They were saying, right, it's first person. Resident Evil's not first person, it's third person, right? Remember that, everyone? You remember that? They were afraid here at Capcom to go out the box, and the developers of the game. Don't push me on looking up names and shit, idiots. There's other YouTubers, guys, that do Resident Evil, like that live and breathe that shit, and they get paid really good money for your views and shit, and for editing and putting together. Just go to them, for the lore and for the fucking names of the developers, Haiichi Achimoto, and all these people. You need to go to the fucking wiki. You need to go to these people. They're spending money and time. That's their profession. The real viewer has a profession. You see it here. Pay me. Donate to the Cash App, guys, so I keep doing these videos and, do the craft and give you the word. So the word is, well, you know the word, guys. You don't know the word, right? Because you're saying the next Resident Evil 10 is going to be big, right? It's Resident Evil 10. I don't want to fucking have anything to do with that shit. Guys, there's nothing new here with Resident Evil Requiem. They're trying to convince you that this whole shit is new, especially on the YouTube, guys. Listening to these channels, they convinced me that this whole thing was a new, bringing something new to Resident Evil 9 that's never been done before. No. So I'm back. Like I said, I will be going after you see the screen go black or my logo. That means it's intermission. I am doing something way more important than not getting paid to share my thoughts and prophecies about YouTube games. But the vote is in, guys. We do have one vote on this. Thank you, Bree Guy, and a chat. He says, yes, Resident Evil is a scam, a scheme. A scheme. It's not a dream. So thank you. So we do have one person. We're going to answer this question. Everybody's going to answer this. But it is almost going on 12 a.m. where I am. Where are you? I hope you, wherever you're at, I hope you're good. I hope you're in your bed comfy with the AC on, or the heater, wherever you're at, cold, hot, cuddled up in bed. And we're talking Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Is it a scheme, guys, or is it a Requiem for a dream? Was it a Requiem for a scheme? And it was definitely a Requiem for a scheme. God, scheme, guys. This is one of my biggest beefs as well. And when the real reviewer has a big beef and that he's lied to, he's going on and he's finding more. But yeah, 36 minute stream. Thank you, In and Out. Do the poll, guys. Do the vote. Come on, get me excited. Do the vote. Let's get excited about this, exposing these Resident Evil channels, guys. They lied to us. They lied to you about Requiem. Now, like I said, the replay value, guys, is so down on this game. And it was already struggling with Resident Evil 3 Remake, guys. They're really struggling with the replay value. Resident Evil 2 Remake, great replay value. Good, 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 good. I love Resident Evil 2 Remake, guys. I love the replay value in that game. I love everything you have to do. Resident Evil 2 Remake, guys. You're going to fall off from there. Okay, right? When you hit the top, the only way down, right? The only direction to go is down. Okay, Resident Evil 3 fell off, but there's still a little bit of replay value, guys, in Resident Evil 3. I played it twice. That's the remake I'm referring to, everyone. Of course, the original's nostalgic, right? No clickbait. Yeah, man, of course I played them fuckers over and over. That's the only games that are, good. Come on, guys. We're so spoiled now, right? Back then, it's the only game you put the CD in, you kept playing it, you had to keep the thing clean. Couldn't let nobody borrow it and scratch it up on you. When it comes to PlayStation, they weren't cartridges. They were CDs. So, Resident Evil Requiem, I think I pointed out those 2 points, guys, are key for me. Is that Leon campaign, so to speak. Very, very. Oh, that's right, guys. We're circling back around. You know how we do here. I was brought up a point about this because I was so confused about Grace's story, guys. And there's another man involved in his story to become this other dude in Raccoon City. Yeah, I like that part, guys. I'm going to point out the good here, too. Raccoon City, everyone. You're back there, and I like coming back to the police station as Leon. So many years later, that is the coolest part. Nostalgia all the way. They really do give it to you there, guys, with Raccoon City. All right? But you're stuck in the beginning with Grace in his fucking house. And it's really, really hard getting out. It reminds me of Village, everyone, where you're stuck in the house with that tall bitch, and I can't get the fuck out. What is up with that, you guys? I don't know. But the Graces really slows it down, guys, when you're stuck in this house and you can't get out on the streets. I really thought it'd be on the streets of Raccoon City. And you are with Leon, guys. You are. And it's beautiful. It's so nostalgic. Very nostalgic, guys. Very nostalgic. And I love that. I really do. I love it. So wow, man, when you get to really, guys, let's point out the good for a moment in this game. Great idea, everyone, to go back to Raccoon City after it's been bombed or what have you. I really like that, everyone. I mean, when you come to this channel, you're going to get the truth, right? You're going to get good, the bad, the ugly. And then we're going to come to the decision with it all. But I'm telling you, the game's got a lot of good things going for it. A couple of good things going for it, especially going back to Raccoon City, the visuals there, guys. You know, if you're nostalgic, especially. But if you're not, I don't know. You know, if you've never been to Raccoon City, except for the remakes, then you're in trouble. But you go back, guys, to the police station, to the RPD, and it's great. It's great, guys. You go to the same rooms that you would in Resident Evil 2. So they gave you, and Resident Evil 3, right? There's some in there, I'm sure. And it's just amazing, everyone. That's the amazing part. I love that about Resident Evil 9, guys. Love it. Completely love it about Resident Evil 9. That you go back, you know what I'm saying, to the RPD. G. So that is cool. That is cool. Like I said, we're pointing out that Grace, guys, switching back, hopping forward, because that's what the game does, guys. It hops you back and forth between Grace and Leon. So if we're going to hop and forward, back and forth between the positive, you know, Grace's first person, really like it. You know, really like, just because I said, everyone, that I'm stuck in the house doesn't mean I didn't like being in the house. I like it. I like that they put Grace there, guys, but it's too boring. It's too, I don't know. It's been done before. We've been there. We got to keep doing what we do, looking for, it's just, it wasn't what I was expecting or wanting. You know, we've seen it before. And same thing with Leon, guys. But, you know, as far as good goes, guys, it's RPD all the way. The best thing about this game, everyone, like they said, isn't the weapons or shooting or killing or chainsaws or bosses fucking shit chasing you. Excuse me, the game is not scary. You know, you want it. Oh wow, it's boring the fuck out of me. Like I'm playing it, guys. I'm reliving it. Yeah, I couldn't help but just put this shit off for a whole month and a half. It was so fucking boring. The gray shit, guys, really slows down this game. I wanted to get to Leon really faster, but you don't. Right? You don't, from what I remember. It starts out as an Alan Wake. That's right, everybody. It starts out as an Alan Wake game, but Alan Wake game does it way better. You're investigating a murder, and but it doesn't even stay that way, guys. No, it was all a fucking lie, you know, because they made this feel like Grace was the first person or third person Resident Evil horror back to its roots, like 7. You know, no, guys, it's not like that at all. It's just a money grab. It's a scheme. It wasn't a dream. It was a fucking nightmare. It was a scheme, guys. And no one's saying it here. Just like this guy, how come so few people were disappointed by Resident Evil 9 on Reddit, March 2nd, 2026? That was just a few days, I believe, after its release, you know? And I'm thinking that too. But you wouldn't know. Now you know. Wow. And like I said, I'm very hurt, guys. I love Resident Evil. Big fan, huge fan. You know what's up. What's the matter? I ain't got the toys. I ain't got the games. What's the matter? Sold all that shit way in the past. Who cares? You don't believe me either way. Just check the channel. Check my qualifications. Ask me. Or check me on the stream, right? Do I know what I'm talking about? Does it sound right? I'm not looking up any more than just RE9 and staring at the fucking screen on the iMac 2012, guys. You know? Going off my experience firsthand. So firsthand experience playing the game, right? Finishing the game was a fucking nightmare, guys. It wasn't even, I didn't a nightmare. It just wasn't fun. It was just stressful. Like I said, it was stressful. It pissed me off. Nothing funny. There's this part where you do with Leon where you got to shoot shit and run in a certain time or whatever. Like, I hate those things, especially when it comes to Resident Evil. You know, there's a lot of parts in Resident Evil 4 I don't like. You know, the time bullshit, the sniping bullshit. I don't like all that bullshit about Resident Evil. It's not fucking Resident Evil where I come from. You know? How can any real Resident Evil fan or nostalgic fan, you know, not say that when I'm saying or praise this fucking game, guys? Resident Evil 9. Damn, we come a long way. The shit. But that's what it's gotten, guys, because the internet and the influencers that are influencing you on the internet is YouTube bullshit. These fucking so-called Resident Evil channels and games and Resident Evil, combining them both. And just spewing this bullshit to you guys. Resident Evil, I don't even click the wiki. I'm so pissed. $70 fucking dollars. I didn't get one donation in 5 years on a YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with you? You think I had $70? I'm fucking destitute, bro. do you think I'm doing a marathon on my YouTube? I need donations to the Rings True Cash App. I am demonetized. All these fucking other channels are monetized forever because they're never getting this copyright strike. They're never getting that demonetization for telling the truth, guys. They'll do exactly what YouTube wants them to do and say. Just like with Resident Evil 9, guys. They told them what to do and say. They got me. They had me brainwashed, guys. Everyone. I thought, yeah, I thought it was one vote. Everyone, we're still sticking in there. One vote. Thank you for voting there, big guy. You know, like I said, let's see what he's saying. Let's see what we're saying. What is the viewer crowd saying? What are you guys saying? Did you love Resident Evil? Was it a dream to you, or was it a scheme? We got Brie Guy. He says it's a scheme. And Real Review has yet to answer this poll question. Like I said, you will have to wait all the way around to the end to see if we all agree. And I go until I'm satisfied. So I'm not satisfied yet. Spewing venom about this shit, guys. It's money you'll never see again. It's a lot of money. I don't want to go on my PlayStation 5 and go on the store and see how much it is. I think there's a sale going for July, but I'm not sure. They're not cutting this game in half. They're not selling this game at a steal, guys. You know, they really want to suck your. This is the best shit ever right here, man, for Resident Evil, man, right? Long time. Guys, it's a fucking lie. That's all it is. So we're talking Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Steam's got it at a 10 out of 10. Oh my god, they're selling mass. Guys, the news on this thing selling so massively fast. I remember hearing that. Steam, they couldn't hold fucking... the numbers are like nothing they ever seen when it comes to Resident Evil, right? With the games. With this game. So the hype paid off. You know, the influence of YouTube is a big monopoly here, guys. On the internet. You know? And I'm trying to stop it now. I'm trying to tell you guys now. I should have told you before, but I was with it, guys. I'm trying to convince myself too. I don't want to do this. I want to spend time with my family, man, like I was doing and working. You know what I mean? Working 9 to 5, regular Joe shit, keep my head down and not let people know I'm a fucking mastermind. And I'm a psychic, prophetic mastermind, human walking VHS machine database. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell them that. Truth teller. Because if I tell them the truth, they're gonna hate me too, guys. You know? And I gotta satisfy people in real life, dude. I gotta be a people pleaser too in real life. Shit. I gotta sleep at night, you know? So I gotta sleep at night, I gotta sleep with this loss. So I don't have to, you know? This is why YouTube's created for YouTube. This is my vlog. I'm vlogging my thoughts. I am vlogging my life. And I'm actually buying products and reviewing them. Like movies, shows, books, newspaper articles, anything you see here, games. But my passion is definitely movies, as you can see. So Resident Evil, I'm making a peanut butter and jelly smushy sandwich. I have to eat, guys. Eat, sleep, repeat. We are 48 minutes into the stream. We only have one vote, but thank you for the one vote. But we need more votes. RE9, Scheme, or Resident Evil Dream. One says yes. It's a scheme. Green guy. He was schemed. All right. So, guys, what I want to do really quick, is we're gonna take an intermission. I'm gonna eat. Okay, we're gonna go to intermission. I'm gonna eat. Take a quick break. We're gonna come back. All right, I'm gonna leave this up on the screen though, because I'm gonna do that now for the intermission, so people just vote and wait for me. But no, I'm gonna go black screen. That's right. I told you to go black screen. We'll come back. We'll do more. I have more thoughts. Follow me on Google, please. We're gonna go to a Reddit post. That Reddit post I was reading, and we're gonna see the more reviews and see if we match the poll and the real review. We're gonna see if we engage the polls to this shit and why this is not out there. We'll be back. Okay, everyone. Thanks for waiting. We're back here. Just got a little bit of little bit of energy in us. You know, I do the rerun review does have to eat some point, guys. Um, and man, what I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So we're going down this Reddit post, guys. I want to check this out real quick. This interests me. All right. All right, guys. 4 months ago. All right. Just rolled the credits. Guy just beat the game here. This is on Reddit. I'm reading from real quick. From 4 months ago. Wow. My friend, you and your thread here have healed me. It is breaking my brain how much praise this game is getting. The Care Center is some of the best Resident Evil ever, and the rest is a shallow nostalgia. Yeah, baiting. Yeah, nostalgia baiting slog with even the slightest attempt at an interesting story. I was hoping against hope for some big overreaching RE revelation. Okay, so yeah, good points on this guy. So back, like I said, back right the bosses back. Well, the bosses were the first 2/3 of the game, and then they just shoved 10 of them in the final act for kind of no reason. They feel super random. And this person says, I finally feel relief. Wow, I finally feel relief seeing someone else say this because the way everyone is hyping this game up right now, I generally started to feel like I was going insane. Did y'all hear that? Look at this person, Greek Boy, 1997, 4 months ago on a Reddit post. I really enjoyed the first half with Grace, just like the real reviewer said. Yeah, I really enjoyed their first half with Grace. The part was actually really strong and had me completely hooked. I would say so, kinda. When you give it a chance, right? Well, look at this. The atmosphere was great, right? Like I said, like how I felt, and I was excited to see where the story would go. I sure was. Technically, the game is awesome. Yeah, it looks fantastic. The animations are great. Leon's combat and kill animation is really satisfying. He feels like a total badass. The second half, though, that's when it goes downhill. The story's a mess. A lot of the game feels really heavy nostalgia. Of course, the clickbait. Wow, I love this guy's post. I honestly feel relief seeing someone else say this. Well, apparently YouTube here, you guys don't feel relief. Look at this. Nothing. One vote, zero everything. No one is. They think it's clickbait. It's what the fuck you talking about? Look at this Reddit post. I honestly feel relief seeing someone say what I'm saying here on YouTube tonight on a Sunday at 12 a.m. on a Monday. 4 months ago. But no, you guys hate the real reviewer. You said you don't want to give, but you liked this post, exactly what the real reviewer said to you. And you like this on Reddit. But it's more likes on Reddit than I do my YouTube video. How? What? Like that's how you guys are. We're in trouble. Donate to the Cash App, anyways. It doesn't matter if you like and subscribe. And demonetized. Can't you tell? So Greek Boy 1997, Greek Boy 1997 on Reddit. Man, he's perfect. He's relieved that the real reviewer here is like none other, and is a real Resident Evil fan, stating that this game made me hate Leon. Wow, good point. Not only was he one of my favorite characters, but his cheesy one-liners, they took all that away, guys. Yeah, good review. I'm disappointed. I give it a solid 7. It's still a good game, but it kind of sucks. And look at this. Look at this. I'm absolutely shocked to see people giving full marks or saying it's as good as RE4 or RE4R. The guns aren't as good, blah, blah, blah. Grace's sections are great, but really short. True. True. Great. I like Grace. I do. The more we talk about this, guys, the more we rant this out. I like Grace's part. It's like a Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 play, more like 7. Cool. It was feeling like a 9 out of 10. So there's people here that of course like it. We know that by the clickbait nostalgia channels, and they're telling you what to like. The story made absolutely no sense to me. True that, guys. Grace is super annoying. She is. I told you, the hyperventilating, too much scaredness all the time. There is no, she's got to man up at some point and be brave, and stop that shit, right? She's supposed to be a fucking hero. Supposed to be a protagonist, yes? Grace is super annoying. Yeah, great. And I had no idea what the main two villains were. Me neither. And I'm a Resident Evil fucking diehard. Who are these fuckers? Every time Grace babbles incoherently, which she does at the start of every sentence, I would drill to you. She's right. But this person's right. Didn't realize the guy wasn't Wesker until someone dropped his name. Neither did I. Very good. Look at this. Go on Reddit, everybody. Telling the truth. But why do we got to go on Reddit 4 months ago? Why can't we just go to the Real Man Viewer channel here on YouTube now and be told the truth, or before the game comes out and be told the truth? Well, guys, I'm here to save your ass for the next one. Trust me. Tell you what the fuck is up. Wish I would have told you about this, guys, because I could have analyzed the trailers and gave you, told you what the fuck was up. I already felt it, but we're not gonna get into that. I share your feelings on the track of RE6. Yeah, they were on track for. I share your feeling they were on track for another RE6. Right, guys. I told you it plays like RE6. Leon's side. How come nobody's saying this about Requiem? The cheap fucking gameplay of Leon feeling like RE6, RE5. No, RE5 is way better gameplay. Yeah, no. Then Requiem Leon. This is fucking terrible, guys. For the money, for the hype, for the channels you're paying, right? But fuck me, right? Fuck the Real Man Reviewer, man. He's saying what we all thought here on Reddit months ago. Why the fuck don't I have anybody? Come on. Where are they at? The disappointers. Just one. I was just okay. Here's a greeting from Reddit, everyone. Just Google RE9 into your Google and just click this Reddit article where it says, "How come so few people are disappointed in Resident Evil 9?" And that's where we're reading from, and we're agreeing. Seeing what everyone's saying, the pulse of the so-called internet. I was so very disappointed with two things. Leon's death ending was kind of nothing burger, and it was. It was. There's some sequence. I'm laughing because I can't fucking believe I did this shit, guys. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I spent $70 on this pre-order. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Aren't you? Why aren't we up in arms, guys? Because we're thankful that we got a good-looking game? Or we're grateful that the internet hyped this so much that they were talking about nothing but Resident Evil for fucking months leading up to this game, telling us it's so innovative and so new. It's bringing it's a requiem, guys. All it is every Resident Evil. It's a requiem, so it brings all the fucking Resident Evils into one. So you got 6 gameplay with Leon, you got 4 with him. Oh god, you got nothing of 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, guys. Nothing except for Leon name. And the RPD broke into shit. All right, Leon's death ending agreed. Zeno's death, I'm believing that's the fake Wesker. Hey everyone, did you see this fake fucking Wesker? I mean, what? I thought he was Wesker. Everybody's saying. All right, I'm sorry. This is so funny. I'm having a great time with this stream. 62 minutes in, I'm having a blast. Requiem for a scheme here, or a dream. 1 vote is the fucking scheme. And we're going to answer the question at the end of the stream whenever I'm damn well ready to end this shit. You waste Capcom and internet on YouTube, you fucking nostalgia channel, Resident Evil gaming channels made me, the Real Reviewer, waste $70 he didn't have. Trust me, man. I don't have it now. I didn't have it then, and I don't have it now. After an hour, you can't get a refund or some shit, dude. And like the fucking opening was an hour, right, guys? Like you just watch the opening and run through the streets. I can't. Or no, with Grace, yeah, it's just come on, guys. You can't get a refund. So for seemingly large, okay, I'm one of the disappointed fans, right? Disclaimer, but it really just comes down to preference. The game is kind of the greatest hits compilation. Just like I'm telling you, internet. This is all in Reddit, and I'm summing it up without even. I don't do anything in advance, everyone. This is on the fly. This is alive. We have the same shit we're looking at 4 months ago. He says the game is. The game is kind of the greatest hits compilation. So it gives new players a taste of what the different Resident Evil games were. Paul, the games, right, guys? The chases, all that Resident Evil 6 bullshit. There's a sequence here, I believe. I can't believe that I'm telling you. I waited for 2 hours after Johnny Depp live was sharing. I'm coming back, Luker. And homeboy, other guy. Yes, I'm coming back, dude. I was working all day for you on an awesome thumbnail for this Sharon Tate, and I was looking for a great, thing to go off of, man. And I did do a Sharon Tate, all right, in my first stream the first night. So there is a Sharon Tate breakdown, guy. It's on Luker. It's on my channel. I did it the first night, man, on my live. Go check it out. There's a live on here of Sharon Tate and the murders, and I cover it. All right, but I have a new thumbnail. I'm thinking about doing one tonight if I can fit it in. Okay, Booker. I didn't forget about you, brother. I was waiting for you to come back. Appreciate you, man. All right. But the real reviewer is gonna fly, man. He's got 30 days to put up a bunch of shit and get some donations to keep this channel going, okay? So we did that. It's there on the channel, bro. There's 2 of them. There's 2 on Sharon Tate, guys. Luker, 2 on them. 2 on them. All right. And there's a review for the haunting of Sharon Tate. All right. So there's 3 things. I love you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for everyone for jumping in. Live latest. Yeah. Like 8 days ago. I believe 8 to 7 days ago. Yes, sir. It's there. It's a Dark Stories from Hell. It's one of the first or second, Luker. First or second. I cover it. It's great. And I have an earlier rant review on it with a friend of mine, man. And we show pictures and we go through some of the crime scene. You know what I mean? You can't really show too much on the internet. So you know that. You can't show fucking anything on YouTube, right? But yeah, live at 8 days ago. If it's next, I'm gonna do another one, Luker, okay? But there's plenty on there on the Sharon Tate, Charles Manson. But we're gonna cover that, bro. I'm thinking either tonight if I have the energy, but definitely tomorrow at some point. All right. But there's plenty on there about it, my friend. I'm so sorry. I didn't forget about you. I was worried about that. You know, you thinking that the real web review would forget about your request. Yeah, Luker, I'm not forgetting about your request. I wanted to ask you. You have a big, what? You're very fascinated with that, right? Is there some points that you want to bring out in that case? I would love to talk to you about it. So I think that you're right. You're ready to go on that. That's cool. I just wasn't ready, man. I did a couple on them, and I wasn't ready with the thumbnail, and I wanted to do more for you, bring out new things. Yeah. Okay. Great. Good. Yes, Luker. Very great. Yeah, I'm here to interact, man. That's what I'm here to do. Without you, there is no real reviewer, right? So thank you, Luker. I'm so sorry, man. I didn't want you to think I was right. I'm not a man of my word. So I have those videos up. They're there. And I already did one. But if you look at my live from 8 or 7 days ago, the Dark Stories from Hell, um, the first one or second one, that's the one. And if you don't like it or what have you, or the rant review on it, I have a thumbnail. We'll do another one, bro. We'll hop in tomorrow or tonight, even. Okay. I wish there was a way I could notify you, you know? I wish there was a way I could put Premiere, guys, you know, up there like a Premiere. But like I said, I have an iMac 2012 here, everyone, and YouTube is very horrible to me, you know? They've been very horrible to me, Luker. They demonetized me. I've been locked out of the account numerous times. It's a terrible thing. My copyrighted, every video, Luker, is copyrighted. So I can't show anything, you know? Just my beautiful face, right? And I'm sure you're very beautiful as well, inside and out. So thank you, Luker. We're talking Resident Evil here, Luker, RE9 Scheme or Resident Evil Dream. I don't know if you're into Resident Evil, the horror aspect. It sounds like you are, right? Come on, bro. But what do you think about this? You know, I do have a video too of Resident Evil 2026 coming out in September. You should check that, Luker. I predict it and how it's going to play out and what you're going to see on the screen. But we're reading through some Reddit posts here, man, about this game. So yeah, I've never seen. So we're just reading randomly, you guys, on Reddit. Just do RE9, Google that, and then hit the first Reddit post. You'll see it says how come few people, you know, are complaining about this game or disappointed. And then look at this guy here. This is Drink and Came, guys, 13 for 4 months ago on Reddit about Resident Evil Requiem. And thank you for the like too, you know, and for all that, just for the polls and the likes and the requests and everything. I really appreciate it. You know, I wish I could. I'm gonna do a lot more if we can get donations and keep this channel going. Um, so I never seen a game get so bad so quickly. Really? Wow. Well, we can take the glasses off for this one, guys. Okay. First half of the game was great. Right. Then they said to go, oops, all Leon. Well, no, guys, you know, it doesn't even, I don't care if you go all Leon, but they went all Resident Evil 6 on us with Leon, 100 degrees. So there's a lot of guys on this Reddit. The game is pure nostalgia bait for me. It's really an empty rush game. Right, it is. Better than 3, 5, and 6. Okay, we'll skip his review. I don't agree with that, man. But yeah, there's a lot of guys. Go on Reddit. Check this out. All right. 4 months ago, they've been crapping on this game and very disappointed. They're charging a lot of money from this game. They won't budge from the price. Everyone, I believe. Why would they do that? You know, the nostalgia bait, right? The channels. Look at all these comments, guys, on Reddit. 4 months ago, when the game was released, they're pissed. There's paragraphs about this game. And you know, it's not good. It's not good. But you wouldn't know that, guys. You wouldn't know this game's reviews aren't good because of Steam, the 10/10, IMDb, the 9.2 out of 10. Who is IMDb to be rating video games? They're a movie channel, and you say, well, review, you're a movie channel exclusively. Well, then you don't know me and my channel. I'm the Real Rant Reviewer. Is there a movie in there? Is there a movie in that name? Or video game. I review things, guys, and I rant on them, and I'm real. And yeah, I like reels. Yeah, I'm the real with two E's. I love things on film. So it puts it all in there. Don't make me explain it any further. You should come on Reddit.com. There are a lot of posts there about people who are disappointed in this game and wonder if anyone else feels the same. Do you believe this, guys? Can you all believe that out there, Resident Evil fans and Resident Evil? All these posts on Reddit are saying about how they wish, right? Wish that somebody would say something that I'm saying about this game. 70 minutes in the live stream. You only have one vote, everyone. But thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. Everyone, anything. RE9 scheme or Resident Evil Dream? Yes, we have a vote. It is a scheme. So one person and many others, guys, many others. You see me reading on Reddit. You see the vote here. You hear me. I mean, I didn't get my answer yet, but I'm sure you know where I'm leaning, where I'm going at the end of the stream with this answer to the poll from the Real Rant Reviewer. It's terrible. So it's terrible that no one comes in here. Now, you say, Real Reviewer, where you at? What time it is? Well, it's 12:30 where I'm at in the morning. Yeah, it's on a Sunday, Monday. So maybe YouTube's not popping, right? But come on, man, there's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people pissed off about this game on Reddit. Where the fuck you at? I'm sure they wrote these posts at like 4 in the morning 4 months ago. I'm on the internet 12 in the morning talking about this. Where's the support at? But I'm not your favorite video game channel, guys. I don't lie to you and then say, oops, I'm sorry. Well, you already bought it, so too late. Now, I'll do better on the next one, guys. I got this one wrong, but, I'll do that. No, they're not going to do better on the next one. They'll do you worse. That's all. Because you found out. This is what they're going to say, oh, man, we can make sure they go find out. They're going to find out. All right, guys. Really, man, check out Reddit. Check out Reddit, everyone. Crazy. Crazy posts. Leon's section kept on dragging on and on without contributing anything to the story. Correct. Wow, really good, informative post here, guys, on Reddit reviews. As soon as the game came out, they're calling them on their shit. Real Resident Evil fans, real video game fans, right? But it seems the definite hardcore Resident Evils, they're calling this out. They feel short. There's a lot of guys. We already heard a lot about this, like the short gameplay campaign, right? We've heard a lot about that already and stuff, but you would think that this game is something brand new, innovative gameplay, Resident Evil that you never see. It's Requiem. You think it's like crazy new shit, but like I told you, and like the reviews say, guys, it's just true. It's all the games in one. It's a mashup compilation, and I just came to that, decision, so to speak, or conclusion with you guys, like ranting it before we read these. It's all on live on stream. What I do, so it's recorded. You can play it back. You definitely can to catch me if I'm lying. But yeah, I didn't read these until now. So my review was exactly what all these people were saying in one, really fast. I summed it up really quick. All these, wow, guys, go on Reddit. Where is the Reddit people here on YouTube? You guys, you hate this fucking game so much, right? Along with the real reviewers, apparently, and one person on the poll on YouTube. Let's go. As an actual game, it's great. And up there with RE4. But as of the best of the series has to offer such a pure fun value, and what the fuck? Nah, we want to skip that review. It's better than RE4. It's up there with RE4. I'm sorry, not better. Agree. Luckily, I refunded. Oh wow, we got a refund, guys. So Duad972 here on Reddit 4 months ago says about RE9. Agree. Luckily, I refunded before my 2-hour Steam window was up. Wow, he got his money back. Unlike the Real Red Reviewer and a lot of other people, we're not getting that $70 back. Watch people play it on YouTube, and my goodness, QTE cutscenes, too many cutscenes in general, too many scripted walking segments, very jarring. Yeah. We know that. We played it. It's fucking shit. It plays like 6, and now I'm talking. I'm telling you, it's shit. Because I stopped and I had to come back to the game, guys, a month and a half later. Because I said, I spent 70. I'm wrong, guys. Just like that poster said, I'm insane. I was thinking the same thing. We should read that person. I feel so bad for that person, on Reddit. I hope they're okay. Really, I hope they realize there's more people out there. Look, the real viewers with you, man. I know your voice. You think your voice isn't being heard. This man who posted on Reddit, a woman who posted on Reddit. You think your voice isn't being heard out there, man, but you are. There's people that feel the same way. They aren't afraid to tell the truth about this shit going on. Fucking YouTube. Telling me what the fuck is good. Telling you. Lying to you. Fucking spot a mile away, guys. Real reviewer. We're on Reddit. We're going through Resident Evil 9 Requiem reviews. Couldn't take it no more. And there is a review. Wow. Where is everyone from Reddit? Where is everyone, period, about this Resident Evil 9? They're all on Reddit, guys. They're posting on Reddit 4 months ago, just when the game came out, about this shit game and about the fuck they did to us. Keep going. Well said. Streamers are playing it for views and their followers get on the hype unconditionally. Let me read that again. Hold a second. ETO2629 says, well said. Streamers are... Bill, thank you. Did I just say that? Streamers are playing it for views and their followers get on the hype unconditionally. Their followers get on the hype unconditionally. What is this? What is this called? Did I overhype? Is this title overhyped in this, guys? Did I title this overhyped? Right? Yeah. Fuckers. That's right. You're listening to the Real Red Reviewer. You're watching him, and we're discussing Resident Evil 9 in the scheme. It wasn't a dream. Was it? Well, we're going to find out. The poll says, yes, it was a scheme. What do you say? But the state of the game isn't surprising when we count the fact it's actually planned as a multiplayer. Guys, no online like multiplayer. There is no... At least Resident Evil 6 had co-op, guys. At least Resident Evil 5 had co-op. Fucking A, that's so fun. So cool. So you got a shitty Resident Evil 6, guys, but you got the ability to roll out with co-op on like different storylines, like real storylines. And it like really like expands the lore RE6. I mean, it's shit to me, but when it comes to Resident Evil games, all right, I loved Requiem. We were just reading on guys, follow on Reddit, man. It's fucking all there. I loved Requiem until I finished Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I lost interest in the game after that, and the game fell apart to me from that point. Was this anybody's experiences too? And he has 1 like on there. But yes, with The Wanderer 2, 4 months ago, the rumor reviewer hears you. He hears you, bro. Even now, I hear you through the echo chambers of the internet. And they're here, buddy. He's here. He's here, my friend. Do not wander anymore, Wanderer 2. You are no longer lost. You have been found by the Real Win Reviewer. What the fuck is going on, guys, on this internet? What is wrong with you on YouTube? Support the Real Win Reviewer and the truth, motherfuckers. And you want to, apparently, on fucking Reddit, anonymously. Do it here anonymously. This is what we're here for. Anonymous. You don't have to say your name. You don't have to do shit, but donate to the fucking Cash App. I'm demonetized. Don't you know that? I make nothing from any of this shit. I want to keep going. I want to do more. I want to go harder. I can't though, guys. We're on 22 days. 22 days left to get the mission completed. Marathon streams. Putting everything aside. Eating, sleeping, guys. To correct this shit on these, to expose these movie YouTube reviewers and reviewers, period. So here we go. All right, this person is confused about why we go back to Raccoon City. Guys, I want to go back to Raccoon City. I told you I don't mind going back to Raccoon City in this game. It was really cool. It was really nostalgic, man. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll tap into that nostalgic bait. 55% of the phone, guys. We are 78 minutes on this stream. It is 12:40 a.m. on a Monday. And we are going hard on Resident Evil Requiem. We're on a Reddit post, guys, from 4 months ago about Requiem and how come some few people are disappointed and voicing their dissatisfaction on the internet about this game. How come some few? I think we're reading ultra underscore dump from 4 months ago says, I think more people are disappointed than you think. Really? Where are they? Guys, where are you? This is something that real reviewers been thinking about as well since 4 months ago and before that. Where are you? Why are you supporting this live? That makes me so angry. Because I know you're out there because you guys said you're out there. I'm reading it, you're out there. Where are you tonight? What, you at work? You sleeping? What's the matter? That $70 you got the refund back so you don't give a fuck no more? I didn't. I didn't get the refund. So he says, I think more people are disappointed than you think. I was massively disappointed by this crap game to levels I didn't think I would encounter. I was excited to get the game. I sure was when it first came out. And then it started to go downhill fast. Guys, you should all be, every single person went and to the internet, to YouTube, to these so-called reviewers, video game reviewers and experts like Angry Joe and all these fucknutters, and they sold you Resident Evil nostalgia channels, and you believed them. You didn't listen to real reviewer. You wouldn't listen to people like me. You're still not. I'm still here, guys. I'm listening to you on Reddit. Just finished it. We're liking the first step, but after the second, yeah, it goes downhill, guys. All right, all right. Beat it recently. Was shocked how so many. We're reading reviews on Reddit, everyone. Beat it recently, and also shocked how so many. How come these reviews aren't down on Steam? Because they're burying this shit, dude. They don't want you to know this shit. They want to sell the game. It's the highest selling game on Steam, right? Shocked at how so many reviewers overrated this game. What is the title of my stream, everyone? Overrated, overhyped? The fuck is it? Been playing since Resident Evil 1. Yes, on the PlayStation 1. Yes, I told you that. Me too, guys. It's the first game I saw, ever played. All right? Was that PlayStation 1. Resident Evil. Scared the fuck out of me. I wanted a PlayStation. I said, what is this game? Vote. Still won, guys. Yes. Nothing defending this game. Not one vote defending it. The nostalgia bait. Here's White Harbinger 1, guys, from 4 months ago on Reddit. The nostalgia bait with shallow payoffs rubbed me the wrong way. Well said. All the hype of Raccoon City for what? Hunk and then Wesker being killed. Wesker's in parentheses, guy. This ain't no fucking Wesker. Why is anybody laughing about that shit? I thought it was Wesker, guys, and apparently I just reading these Reddit posts. It's not Wesker. Or video I saw, right? It wasn't Wesker, but it was so funny. Wesker being killed off just so they can reappear later in the series again. Where are the rest of the cast? Okay, blah, 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 right? Really sorry, dude. All right, so guys, I've come to Reddit is the place to come to spread hate. The game was a 10 out of 10 for most Resident Evil fans. Some of us will never be satisfied, and that's okay. Sorry you didn't enjoy it. So this is alternative guys dash code COD 5112. I've come to find Reddit is the place you come to spread hate. Spread truth, guys, not hate. These people don't sound hateful when they're reviewing their games, when they're posting this. They feel hurt. You know, I feel their hurt and pain and betrayal because you're being lied to and you found out. And it cost you money. It cost you money. And that's what the real reviewer is here to do, is you have your money well spent. Donate to the Cash App, guys. Rings true with the Z. If you ever see this, all right, and you want your money well spent on truth, do it here. I'll tell you in advance. So ask me, and I'll tell you. Donate and ask me anything. Fucking psychic that shit. Okay, Delicious Truth here, 4728 says on Reddit from 4 months ago about Resident Evil Requiem. Most reviewers only played the first half of the game. With that in mind, the grading makes sense, but it is not just a good representation. Okay, well, yeah, we know you're full of shit. Fucking fake lying bullshit going on. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to read this real quick, guys. Fraggle 12. He says, I've only started playing. Oh, this is an interesting perspective. I want to hear him. I've only started playing Resident Evil games since like January or February, I think. I got Biohazard and Village on sale. Yes, I got Village on sale. And enjoyed them thoroughly. Then before Requiem came out, I got the 3 remakes. Wow, 2, 3, and 4. And loved them. This can't be good. I've heard that the Resident Evil 3 remake was missing a lot. But having never watched or played the original, I thought it was solid. Cool. Yeah. This guys are freshy here. We got a clean slater. He said 2 and 4 were amazing though. This guy's never played Resident Evil, everyone, uh, until this January, February, and he's played 2 and 4. He's played them all. It looks like, well, almost all of them. And he says 2 and 4 are solid. Oh, there's amazing. Oh, he says they were amazing. I agree with you, dude. Then I bought Requiem. Didn't want spoilers, so I tried my hardest to beat it. As soon as I beat it 4 on Wednesday, started playing Requiem Friday. I played 3 hours and went to the game with my friends, blah, blah, blah. Grace seems like a cool character, and so does Victor. I want to know where the story leads. Leon's cool, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada. That's exactly what you put, guys. Yada, yada. I started playing again on Saturday. I'm loving it. The puzzles, motorbike. All right, so this newbie here is loving that shit. I absolutely hate RE9. It's a disjointed, broken mess. They don't tell you about not being access to storage box. Yeah, there's some of that too, guys. So this game pissed me off. It pissed me off, guys. I was really angry at this fucking game at times. Why was I so fucking angry? I mean, I agree at the beginning. There's this part in this game. We're gonna get back to the fucking reviews, but the, the truthful reviews, guys, about this overhyped bullshit, a scheme. But there's a part in this game where Grace is incapacitated, everyone, and you have to become another person and like hold down in this hospital, right? And there's zombies coming in. You're thinking this is gonna be some sick ass, fun ass shit, you know? Some Night of the Living Dead shit. I have to say, everyone, this had to be the worst section of the game, right? Besides like Leon parts and the beginning where you're trying to get out of the fucking place. But oh, guys, it's terrible. There's a lot about this game that's terrible. I don't even want to like. I'm not. You know, there's no incentive for the real reviewer to go at farm. Yeah, I'm already way beyond, guys. I have children. I have nothing, no money from donations here. I'm running off no sleep on a marathon stream. You see it. No, they get enough of my time. Just fuckers and Resident Evil. I had to beat this game, guys. I had to beat it because, you know, the real reviewer, when he starts something, he finishes it. Whether that's a year from now or 4 years from now, 5 years from now, I finish it, and I finished it. So, yeah. All right. Okay, fuck. This is, hospital scene is terrible, guys. The hospital scene. I mean, the hospital. You have to hold down the zombies breaking in. There's the liquors or whatever coming in. They're fucking annoying as shit. And they're so, guys. The game. It just reminds me of just it is cheap, guys. It's so fucking cheap. You know, to cut corners. Like Grace's beginning. You know what it felt like, everyone? They really put a hardcore time into. It really felt like they put Resident Evil 7 and 8 time and financing into really the first little bit of half with Grace. You know, to try to lower you in, like with that Resident Evil 7 vibe, you know, and even 8 vibe. So, all right, I'm gonna go. We're gonna take an intermission, everybody. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna go cool down the phone. It is very hot. I will charge it, and I'm not done yet with the stream. We're 87 minutes in it. We are telling the truth here about Resident Evil 9 Requiem, and just how trash it is. Not trash it is, guys. How the scheme goes about you. So here, that's the scheme. And we have one vote that says yes, it's a scheme. But I'm gonna go over more real quick, guys. I'm sorry, I was really interested into this. I'm not sorry. It's my channel. Fuck off. We're doing it my way. Donate if you want to keep this shit going. So we're reading these posts on Reddit, guys. There's a Reddit, and you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it because they're saying that. They're saying, "Where is everyone about this? Where's the Resident Evil fans?" Here he is. Where are they now tonight? Nowhere. They're not even liking this stream, guys. And you look at how many of you are on Reddit saying what I'm saying. So 3 months ago, guys, we're getting a short time period here. Holy shit, a post criticizing we're heavily and not getting downloads. Oh, look at this, guys. We have the Psycho Redditor from 3 months ago. He says, holy shit, a post criticizing Resident Evil 9 heavily and not getting downvoted to oblivion? I must have woken up in the Hamburg Live timeline. Joke aside, I'm going to catch a lot of smoke for this, but I'm going to. He shits on Resident Evil 9. But look at that, guys, criticizing. He's so happy and so surprised to see someone with his point of view Because so few people on the internet or his friends and that are influenced by the internet think like he does. Well, look, it's a real view. He's thinking like you do, YouTube. Where is it? Where are you? Why aren't you liking this? Why aren't you, getting a donation to my channel so I can keep exposing these Resident Evil fakers, especially with this movie coming out in 2026. Check the channel, man. I told the movie I played it out exactly how it's gonna go. Come on, man. Don't like to fuck with you. Where are you all at? It's bullshit, guys. It's YouTube. It's the algorithm. It's what they want you to see and what they don't want you to see. What do they want you to support and what they don't want you to support. What they want you to think is stupid and what's not smart or experienced enough. Nobody takes the qualifications like I do. Fucking test me. Check the channel. That's my resume. This is my resume, the live. Do it live. Like Bill Riley, guys. I don't need to rehearse shit. Fuck it, I do it live. I do it live. Just hit the camera, do it live. Why rehearse? You're lying if you rehearse. Speak from this, speak from this. You're fine. And on Reddit, everyone, they're speaking from this and they're speaking from this. They sound heartbroken. If anyone says that these Reddit post reviews for RE9 on this Reddit post, guys, is hate. It's not. It's heartbreak. These are Resident Evil fans. They got paragraphs, guys, going in about what they love about the game, just like I did. The series, what they do like about Requiem, and what they fucking hate. $70, guys, plus tax for the deluxe edition on pre-order. Damn. They did so fucking rich. What is this? The fastest selling game on Steam, everyone. Holy shit. Steam gave it a 10 out of 10. You damn right they gave it a 10 out of fucking 10. Sold the fucking right. Made you rich, Steam, once again. What was Steam's last hit, everyone? Like, you calling this a Steam hit? I am. Who the fuck is buying this on Steam? Everybody. Apparently everybody. Apparently this fucking post I'm looking at, guys, on Reddit, people are begging for people to come out with a video, right, to say the truth about Resident Evil 9 on YouTube, a real reviewer, a real gaming channel, whatever the fuck it is. Here it is. Yeah, real reviewer, real Resident Evil fan. Yeah, I love it. I go to sleep to fucking Paul W.S. Anderson ones. Extinction. Apocalypse. Resident Evil. Resident Evil Afterlife is very underrated to me. Yeah, I said it. As far as Resident Evil goes, the movie is fucking cool in the beginning, I already talk about that shit while I'm watching it. I walked around my house, I watched the fucker all day. Sleep to this shit. What is wrong with you guys? Resident Evil all day, baby. It's the only reason to buy a fucking PlayStation. Only reason to buy a PlayStation then and now is for this game franchise. What is wrong with the fucking internet? Join this fucking live, man. Donate to the channel. Why do you make me rant? Because you love to review. I do. $70, guys, I'll never see. Well, you'll never see. Money not well spent. Going through Reddit, these posts. Disappointing. Here we got BioShocky13501 on Reddit for 3 months ago. Says, anyone else disappointed with the storytelling? Of course we are. That's a given. We got Microplastic98. Glad at least there's some criticism among the sea of praise the game is getting. It started amazing. So he goes into the same shit we were just discussing this whole time, guys, about why the game is shit. But he says, glad at least there is some criticism among the sea, guys, of Resident Evil fans, praise of this game, or not Resident Evil fans. Is that who is praising this game? Please? Is that who is praising this game, guys? Is why you all bought this shit. Because it's not Resident Evil fans that are praising this game. See? These are the real Resident Evil fans on Reddit, guys. They're buried somewhere, right? Because the stream only has one fucking like and one vote. The fuck? And these posts have shitload of likes and votes. Well, I must be in the fucking Matrix, guys. Why isn't this video fucking... Oh, my God. Because what? Real reviewers clickbait, right? Real reviewers click... No. It's not clickbait, guys. It's my opinion on the game, and it's not... Apparently, it's other people's, too. They're just afraid to fucking say it on the internet. And I'm telling you, why does this only have one like? If Reddit's saying all these people are begging for people to say this about RE9. Look at this. Just rolled the credit. I mean, he just beat the game. Somebody, guys, from 3 months ago on Reddit says just rolled the credits and stumbled here by Googling RE9 was fucking stupid. Yep, 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 yep. I'm so also godsmacked at how the reception has been. I could definitely have waited to play this game, but I spent full price as me. I was struggling whether to buy it or not because of the hype. I knew there was something going on here because I kept hearing such good things. Right. It's such a mid game. It is. It's a Requiem, guys, of all the fucking evil games, Resident Evil games. It is such a mid game with a lot of really, really outdated game design. True. Really. I'm never really coming to RE for the story, but not good. Exactly. But not good. God. Yeah, he was talking about Resident Evil F picking this up and all. I mean, excuse me, Silent Hill F. All right. Okay, Racy said just finished it. Was not expecting to finish. I feel the gameplay was cool, but the game was super fast. I did pick the bad ending. Yeah, there's some type of bad guys. No. Look at this. Scary Magazine, guys, on Reddit 9099 3 months ago. Read along with me. Just Google RE9, all right? Click the first fucking post that says Reddit. How come so few people are fucking posting shit about Resident Evil being so disappointed? Well, you're truly the real viewer's not afraid, everyone. And you shouldn't be either. I don't care if the likes or subs. I'm demonetized. You got to donate. So what does it matter to the real viewer? He's telling you how he felt and how he feels now. How he'll always feel about this Resident Evil 9. Selling you bullshit on it. As a fan of, we're going to Scary Magazine, guys, 9099. As a fan of Resident Evil Biohazard and Village, Requiem sucked. Fucking A, right. Why are we basically playing The Last of Us? How do we go from monsters, vampire blood werewolves to fucking zombies? Overdone it bullshit. All right, he's going off on a tangent that hasn't, I think we right. Vulgar Peasant, guys, from the months ago on Reddit. He says, guess I'm one of the ones that think it's a good game. Okay. Fair. He's entitled. Let me see what he's going to say to convince me of that. That's a good Resident Evil game. What's he saying? It's a good game overall. It's a good Resident. So we don't know here. He says I don't care too much about plots being completely cynical in a res game. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. I agree. I don't play a Resident Evil game for the story. I like who does? I like the duality of Grace. Right, I do, and Leon's gameplay. Having to choose your spots as Grace and full on ass whipping when Leon. Grace, you're a scared little chick, and then Leon, you're doing RE6 super kicks. You're doing Michael. Like I told you guys. You're doing Shawn Michaels sweet shit music. You're doing Jey Uso yeet kicks to these fucking so-called zombies. I don't know what we're fighting. I don't know. But that's what Leon's trying to find out. I wouldn't say it's the best in the series, but it's top 4 RE2 remake and RE4 remake, RE1 remake are ahead. No doubt about it, guys. Resident Evil 2 remake, hands fucking down. This game is like a 6 out of 10. Thank you so much for this. Okay, guys. Shamara, all right? For 007, 3 months ago. Thank you so much for this. I started to feel crazy, just like the Real Ram reviewer, guys. Feeling crazy with you guys on there. Hey, what's up? Thank you. UOYKH5. Thank you for watching tonight. And hope you get to 900 likes. Thank you. Help me get there, man. Either way, just donate. That's all. You got to donate to the Cash App. Rings you with the Z. I am demonetized, man. So thank you, though, for the support tonight and for watching. I hope you voted. Okay, we got to vote, guys. Yes. He says, all right, good night. Good night. Sleep well. I know we do late streams. Thank you for watching. Good night. Really appreciate the support and the vote. Thank you for voting. So we got to vote. RE9 Schemer, Resident Evil Dream. We have UOYKH5. He says goodnight, and he says, yeah, it's a scheme. It was a scheme, remember you. I agree with you. All right. Very good. So thank you for participating in the I will pray for you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Very nice. I will pray for you too. Always. Thank you. Wow. Look at that, man. There is still goodness, guys. There is still realness. We don't agree and see eye to eye, on anything or everything. We can still be peaceable, still be friends, right? I will pray for you. Thank you. Pray for thy enemy. Know thy enemy, everybody. Godfather, right? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, so you can speak about something with truth and knowledge and foresight. Yeah, don't be biased. It's very bad. But thank you. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. At UOYKH5. Thank you. Appreciate the support always. Have a good sleep. Sleep well. Yeah, sleep well. The real Ram reviewer is not sleeping well. See? Let's see. You see? I'm not sleeping well. Because it's stuff like this, guys. $70. No, guys, more than $70 because the internet, you guys at home, you guys there, especially on Reddit here, I spent so much money wasted on Resident Evil 9 Requiem. You never get it back, right? Never get it back. But you gave it to all these reviewers. You gave it to all your reviewers, your favorite Resident Evil channels, guys. Still amping this game. They amped you on it. They sold you on it. And you're still backing them. But look at Reddit, guys. People, thank you so much for this. I started to feel crazy. Guys, you started to make the room review feel crazy. Have a great night and safe tomorrow. Thank you. Very, very awesome. Thank you, you at UOYKH Safe. Thank you. Have a good rest yourself and a great night. And I hope you tune in again because there's more to come. It's a 22 days left to keep streaming marathon, to keep revealing and exposing these reviewers on YouTube, period. It's gone far beyond, guys. Far beyond. But thank you for the votes too, everyone. Especially you there and the other individual, anyone that voted on the poll. Thank you for telling the truth. Yeah, you have to worry about here. You will not be judged. So I appreciate it. You could say your truth. All right, guys, we got 2 votes for yes, that this is a scheme, a big scheme. I'm playing with the story like so much. So yeah, we're going through the reviews on this Reddit post, guys, and people are wow, they're begging. All right, we are back. Like I said, when the screen goes black, everybody, that is an intermission. That is me taking care of life. So I'll be back as soon as I can be. So just fast forward the stream. But yes, the black screen is an intermission screen. So we are back here talking about Resident Evil 9. We're going through Reddit posts. Reddit posts, guys. All right, and they're thanking people for saying the truth about Resident Evil 9 Requiem. And the real reviewer can't get nothing but 2 likes on his video telling the truth about Requiem. But these guys on Reddit, it's crazy, right? So, because people don't got any brains. So, he just answered my question. Look at this shit. You guys, why would you watching my streams? They're so fucking awesome. So fucking fun and cool and informative. What is wrong with you people? Because people don't got any brains anymore. This man says here, Claimo636 for this person. All this is Resident Evil 5 and 6 all over again. Good shit, dude. Because people don't got any brains anymore. So I'll do the thinking for you. But you don't want to listen either, because you got to listen with your brain. Oh no, you got to listen with your heart. Guys, you got to listen with your heart. Go with your heart. It's true. Here's limp_opportunity 8296 2 months ago about Resident Evil 9 Requiem on Reddit. Just Google RE9. Click the first Reddit post about how come so few people, are discussing why they're disappointed in this fucking game. A disgrace it was. Agreed that it is bad, but completely disagree on Grace being good. It's completely boring. Right, it is boring, guys, and infuriating. It is true. See, I want to give it the credit because I really like Resident Evil 7. I really like, I don't like 8, guys. That's another video, but I like Resident Evil 7. And it has that feel, like because you're in the mansion or you're in a building. It's really got that 7 feel to it, but it's been there. It's rehashed bullshit, guys. It's nothing new. Useless weapons, right? Even headshotting, it barely matters. It does nothing. It's true. I think I headshotted a few fuckers and nothing. Yeah, and you die and you have to redo huge sections again because lots of laughs. So yeah, that's true too, guys. That's another thing about this game, this autosave. There's no really autosave sections that are... Guys, why isn't anyone talking about this? They're talking about it on Reddit 3 months ago, and now you guys are still buying this game and still waiting for it to go on sale, still buying the Resident Evil 2026 trailers coming out, still clicking these channels, these Resident Evil bait channels and nostalgia channels. You're still doing all this. Stop it. And come to the real reviewer and donate to his channel. Keep it going. Keep it expanding. Telling the truth more further. These fuckers. More reach. What's wrong with you people, man? Donate to the Cash App. Rings you with the Z. I am demonetized, guys. Can't you tell? Keep saying that. Can't you tell? By my videos and how I talk and revealing everything? What is wrong with you? I'm going to end up in a dumpster tomorrow. What is wrong with you guys? My channel is going to get banned. It should have been. I'm demonetized for some reason. You tell me the reason. Tell you the reason. I'll tell you the reason. It's in my chat. Accusing me of hate. Hate organization. It's what? It's revealing the truth, guys. It's a hateful thing. Don't do it. Don't talk the truth. It's hateful. So yeah, there's a lot of... Gameplay is very fun. Okay, wait a second. I want to read a positive one. We can get that here. X-Spike. Well, if I wanted positive, guys, just go to Steam, right? Steam reviews and IMDb and the internet and YouTube. If I wanted positive reviews on Resident Evil 9 Requiem, right, and to buy it, go to these Resident Evil channels. Because I'm guilty of watching them. I'm guilty of being suckered. $70 fucking dollars. Gameplay is very fun, especially the first half. All right, so this is from X-Spike_Dudex from 4 months ago. I do want to read some positivity, for sure. I told you there's positive in this game, guys. The only positive I brought out so far, though, was the nostalgia of going back to the Raccoon City, to the RPD, the Raccoon Police Department. Raccoon City Police Department. That was cool. But that's for us Resident Evil fans. That's for the fans. And that's all you get. That's all you get, Resident Evil fans. Then we get to go to open Raccoon City, and it feels kind of lifeless. Well, sure, it does feel, but it's cool, guys. I like the breakdown. Like, I like coming back to it. I really do, after the explosion, right? After what the fuck happened. But I still had a fun at each segment. Sure did. That was cool. It was cool just walking around. Wish I could have walked around first person, guys, in the police department as Grace. I don't know. I know why we're Leon. I know why we're Leon in this thing, guys. But I want to go first. I think you can go first person as Leon, right? First person or third, or do they keep you strictly on third, guys? I only ran the game once. I'm so pit in my stomach. I'm putting this shit on again. If this game was sold to me on a physical media, on a physical disc, I would have beat the game, and I'm telling you guys, on a stream, I would have broke the fucker. You know, I would have broke the motherfucker for you guys after I beat it. Yeah, I would have done that. The real viewer is true. He doesn't care. He's not doing it for views. He's doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because it's the right thing to do. He wants you to see him do the right thing. So, guys, my favorite part was, we're still reading this review here, a positive one. My favorite part was the window floor and shooting them out. Right, I remember that part with Leon. I died. Hey, dude. X_Spike_DudeX on Reddit from 4 months ago. My favorite part was the window floor and shooting them out. Yeah, it was fucking a cool concept, right? It was a cool concept in theory, but when you're actually playing it, everyone, it's fucking annoying. Even on normal or whatever the difficulty you want to put it, it's bullshit. I died like 5, 6 times, guys. I couldn't see. The camera was blocking these camera angles, man. In the third person, it's still the same bullshit. I can't see. I couldn't see where I was standing. Like, you know, I thought I was. So tell me, everybody, did you die at least once in the fucking part? You had to have. You really had to, because I thought I was gonna live too. I was like, oh, this is easy. This is cool. This is fun. Okay, a Razorback Cowboy fan says on Reddit 4 months ago, for instance, the orphanage made me want to pluck out my nose hairs while on fire. I hate filler bullshit. Anyways, it's horrendous. All right, good man there. I don't know how much more I can go, guys. What are we, 111 minutes on this stream? And we're reading Reddit posts, guys, for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Apparently, everybody was dying for someone to speak about this. You know, Resident Evil 9 being total shit trash, you know, nostalgia bait, clickbait, and everybody's selling us on this. And it being a shitty Resident Evil, maybe running the worst, or a trope, a Resident Evil trope, you know, a Requiem, all the games in one, right? Everybody's begging for someone to say this. And guess what? Yours truly is saying it. There's only 2 likes, but thank you for the 2 likes, everybody. And there's only 2 votes. Oh, the internet, man. So this is what you get, YouTube. You know, the algorithm, guys. I'm demonetized. Don't fucking sub. Don't like. Don't care. It doesn't matter. They're gonna bury me. You gotta donate. Change my life. Change your life. Change YouTube. Change other people's lives. Like many of the rant reviewer tell the fucking truth. Spread the word, people. What is wrong with you guys? Okay, look. Here we go. This is what I'm telling you guys, man. This person, Tara Nair from 3 months, says, I feel so vindicated. He's got a crying emoji face, like the real reviewer. He feels vindicated by reading these negative posts, guys, or these positive, these constructive criticisms, you know, the truth about Requiem. This game is kind of trash. But he's so happy that he's not crazy, that he's getting confirmation, guys, on Reddit that he's not crazy months ago. Why can't you give it to me too on YouTube? Because you guys are jealous. You guys are brainwashed. You guys are loyal to people that are disloyal and liars. And you like it that way. Ignorance is bliss. Don't donate to me. Right. Don't. I'm shit. I'm green shit. Total shit cheap. I mean money. I'm demonetized. I ain't no money. Sorry, I'm just right. I'm demonetized. Been off the air for 4 years. No, you don't know. You don't know me. All right, Resident Evil 9, guys. He says it's kind of trash. Grace's part is amazing, and everything beyond is garbage in every way. So yeah, man, it's cool. Grace's part, because you want more of that RE7, guys. You want more of the 8. Even, you know, I'm skipping over 8. You can see that. I don't want to talk about 8. I have 8. I don't want to talk about 8. Great, you know, Grace's part is interesting, guys. Like it's got something there. You know, you want to, but like I said, guys, it gets really boring quick, and I shut the fucking game off like 20, 30 minutes in. Grace in a safe room, and I come back in a month later. I try to convince myself by YouTube, guys, to come back to play this game, that I was the problem. I was insane for not liking this game, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Why wasn't I into it? Real reviewer, what is wrong with you? You grew up on Resident Evil, you know? It's one of the first games you played on the PlayStation, if not the first you ever seen. First game that scared the shit out of you besides You know, Friday the 13th from the NES. What is wrong with you? You don't like Resident Evil 9? So I went back on the internet, guys, on the YouTube, you know, the Resident Evil channels, the video game channels, Angry Joe, all these motherfuckers, guys, that you know that you watch all the time, too. And I was letting him tell me again that about Resident Evil, and you gotta give it a chance, or you gotta play it in this part and that part. And I was like, all right. And I went back, guys, and man, I was so pissed they're lying to me. I'm like, no, this is dog. I'm like, what the fuck? Reading posts on Reddit about Resident Evil 9 Requiem and how everybody thanks God and they're not insane, that they hate this game. And it's just a fucking big letdown, overhyped, overrated piece of shit that YouTubers were selling them on. And Resident Evil Nostalgia bait channels. But nobody loves the Rant Reviewer, guys, for giving you two live on YouTube. Fucking idiots. Really, look, you guys, you see the upside down of the world and the hate going my way for no reason. Like, where's the love? Like, where's the support? You say you support me. You say you love me. You say I'm telling the truth, world and YouTube. Then donate something, man. I'm demonetized. I got fucking work to do. We got work to do. I got work to do. So, reading more posts here on Reddit. Same here, dude. Same here. I came to the conclusion the majority of the audience now is people who don't actually like the original Resident Evil games. We've been replaced completely. There you go. I've been replaced on YouTube. I've been replaced, right? Because I wasn't here first. I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't posting content of any kind since 2012, guys. You wouldn't know about me. This person says, same here, dude. Same here. I came to the conclusion the majority of the audience now is people who don't actually like the original Resident Evil games. We've been replaced completely. You have. You've been replaced, motherfuckers. You've been replaced, Ruben Reviewer. I mean, I haven't even been replaced. I haven't been there in the first place to be replaced. It's a shame. And it's true. That's really good. Yeah. That's accurate letter, guys. 546 on Reddit 1 month ago. Two votes still, guys, on a 116-minute stream about Requiem for a Scheme, about Resident Evil. Only 2 likes. This makes me just want to charge my phone and leave this on for 11 hours to spread the message. All right, charging the phone, cooling it down, guys. It's hot as a bottle rocket, and I have things I want to do, like piss and eat. So we're gonna go on a little hiatus. I'm going black screen, guys. That means intermission. So I will be back shortly after I take care of business and not pay any bills. Thanks to you guys. Donate to the Cash App, Rinse You with the Z. I will be back soon. Fast forward in the stream, guys, when you play it back or live here, and I will be when you see my beautiful face come back. We're back and we're talking more Resident Evil 9 Requiem and the scheme. Or was it a dream? Answer the poll. right, so okie dokie, everybody. We are back. 140 minutes. Yes. Fast forward the stream. I did not leave you. I just took an intermission. And we're back talking about Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So let's speak about this some more. I have more to say. Okay. So still 2 votes, everybody. Still 2 votes. 140 minutes on this live stream about Resident Evil 9 Requiem and the most overrated, overhyped about a video game in a very long time, and being done nasty by the internet and YouTube. When we say internet, guys, and it's basically YouTube. That is the internet. It's YouTube, and these YouTube reviewers and gaming channels. All right, good tell us. It is 1:40 a.m. where I am. I'm still going on this stream. I had to charge my phone. I had to take care of my children. I'm a single father. I try to raise 2 kids and be a movie reviewer on YouTube and expose the truth. Very different I am. So check the channels. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the votes. Well, let's get back to it. We're going back to Reddit, guys. But Reddit has a great array of reviews and begging. They're begging people here, guys, on Reddit to come out and tell the truth about Resident Evil. So Requiem for a scam or scheme. Whew, it's not a dream, guys. It was a scheme. Yours truly was schemed. I fall for the nostalgia bait too, guys. I really want to love things, as you can tell. So we left off on feeling vindicated. Mr. Terranair felt very vindicated that he came here to Reddit and saw these posts about Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We're still reading more, guys. Just Google RE9, like I said, and you will find what we're looking at. So we have a positive one here. I think Representative Dash Rip 16 from 3 months ago on Resident Evil 9 Requiem says it's enjoyable on normal mode. Their insanity mode sucks ass, and I cannot wait for Mercenaries and Ada suspected DLC, so this game felt worth the price. I used to scream that RE7 had the worst hardcore mode, but my boys, okay. So he gives the game a AAA plus, guys. Wow. He's not much of a reviewer or gamer, game reviewer, guys, because obviously on Insanity mode, anything's going to suck. But he can't wait for the Mercenaries and Ada's Men DLC. I can. I'm not getting the DLC. Are you guys getting the DLC for Resident Evil 9 Requiem? Is it already out? Don't get it. Here's another one on Reddit. Physical_trick 5329 3 months ago says, because it's a fun and great game, that's why not a lot of people that's why not a lot of people are disappointed. Here we go, some positivity. Okay, another viewpoint, guys, because so far in this vote, on this YouTube live stream, we only have 2 people that say it was a scam, a scheme. Excuse me, a scheme. Scheme is worse than a scam. Scheme is very well planned out, guys. They schemed this whole thing from us. So they say it's a scheme, guys. And it's these Reddit reviews we're reading. But this person here, physical_trick, 5329, 3 months ago said because it's a fun and great game, that's why not a lot of people are disappointed. Maybe it is not the best in the series, but by far not the worst. Top 5 contender. It's good to see that the only minority has garbage taste plus no sense of what fun means anymore. Fun means anymore, guys. The game is fun. I'm playing it now. I'm replaying it. The replay value on this game is 0, people. That's how much fun it is. It's so fun, you want to go back and play it a second time. No. Yours truly, the real reviewer, beat it once, and that's all it gets. Can't even stomach to go back and do it again. Okay, so OK_gate replies to that comment at 4380, and he says, this was a mix and match of Resident Evil 2 and 4 that didn't hit the high notes of either. This caters to the casuals who wanted to feel a sense of accomplishment by the real fans will be over here in disappointment. Yeah, true. Just like I told you guys, a real fan here. True disappointment. And I'm over on Reddit, just like he says, reading these disappointed. I guess you can only find the real disappointing reviews, guys, and the negative true reviews, the constructive criticism reviews of RE9 on Reddit. Buried. You can't see him on Steam. Give it a fucking 10 out of 10. Steam went under too, guys. I gotta take an aspirin because I'm getting a fucking headache from this. I really am getting a headache. I get migraines from you, the internet, and you guys not donating shit. I'm demonetized. You gotta donate. Let's keep the truth out there, guys. 2 votes. Yes, it was a scheme. Not a scam, a scheme, guys. This is well planned and played out for all of you, casuals and RE fans. They got us all. Here's Golden Age Gamers 72 on Reddit. A lot of fans are modern and they don't know the greatness. Part 9 is led at the best. This guy can't fucking type. He can't speak, but he's praised. He says the fucking greatness. Casual. Yeah. Yawowworth from 1470, first playthrough. Holy shit, he's gonna play it more than once, this person. Congratulations to him. Wow, so 2 votes, 100% still, guys, holding. We are 46 minutes in this live stream, revealing Resident Evil. I thought I was revealing a truth, but apparently you guys already know all this shit, right? Apparently you already know this, YouTube. I'm sick of seeing the internet. It's YouTube. YouTube, you already know all this, right? You've listened to all the reviewers and you guys are satisfied. Apparently not, according to Reddit, and apparently you are, though, according to YouTube here, the algorithm, with only 2 fucking likes. Oh. All right, I do want to read Yabba Werther's 1470, the first playthrough. He says the person says that long grace segment felt like trash. Agreed. Every door locked, blocked. Agreed. Do you guys hear this? Weapons weak, character slow. Agreed. And annoying. Thought maybe this game isn't for me. That's what I thought. Shut it off after that for a month and a half. A couple days later, I tried again. Same thing, everybody. Yes, same thing. But I tried a month later. Realized it wasn't Grace's fault. What actually bugged me was the inconsistency. That long Grace section is actually solid. The classic survival. How he gets stronger. Clearing the hospital felt good. It did. It wasn't too bad. It was boring, but I got to deal with it. What threw me off was Leon popping up at the start, like I'd find with this big Grace chunk. And big Leon chunk, then back to Grace. Yeah. But basically, he says weak villains, 0 fresh ideas. Most of the game is not actually a game. Most of the game is hype about it. There we go, guys. This is the video. Overhyped. It's the fucking video, right? Where's the clicks? Where's the fucking agreement? Where's the vote? Tell me I'm wrong about my title. Tell me it wasn't a scheme. But you can't. The votes say different, right? Real Resident Evil fans, where are you? All right, King _ creepypasta guys from 3 months ago says I got the bad ending. Was disappointed and uninstalled it. Good for you, man. It was a good game, but I don't think it's the best in the series. It also doesn't seem very replayable. There you go, guys. So finally, a repayable comment. It's not replayable. That is highly disappointing for a $70 game. Wouldn't you guys think? Let alone a Resident Evil game. Here we go. Ends in Paris here says shit game, not enough resources, too many enemies, not fun at all. Agreed. Good review. Short and sweet, to the point. He sums it up in one sentence. Yeah, there's a comma in there and a period, so he does one fucking sentence review, which is pretty truthful. Reddit post agrees here. So we got Notice Fluid says about Resident Evil Requiem 2 months ago. He says the exact point I realized this game went down the drain is when he started playing as Leon. All right. Agreed. He's got a lot more, guys. We're skipping over his bullshit. Here's another one. Significant Try 2159 says I watched a play on it. Don't like playing first-person shooters. Okay, he's casual. We're going to Dry_N727 says game is pretty damn interesting up until Raccoon City. After that, just falls apart completely. Americans Moist Wanted says I haven't played since Resident Evil 2 and heard this game is good. As someone who hasn't played the series in a long time, it was great. Okay. But after a second playthrough, wow, he played it a second time. Fucking balls, man. How did he do that? How do you play this a second time, guys? But after a second playthrough, it does feel like it was geared more towards new players. I told you. You know that. Leon could have absolutely been literally any kind of character. Nothing would have been different. It felt more like a Grace. All right. All right, guys, I do want to read some positivity. Like I said, there is positivity about the game. Going back to Raccoon City for me is a positive. I am nostalgic baited. Taylor Cretgoat says on Reddit about Resident Evil 9 Requiem 2 months ago, he says, I'm a long-time Resident Evil glazer, so bias ahead, but it's a 9 out of 10 for me. Grace's sections brought back major. I told you guys, Resident Evil 7 vibes. Yeah, of course. I got the pulse, baby. I got the pulse of the people, always. The real people. The real fuckers that know something. Yeah, yeah, of course it did. Very good. With the pinch of other games. Yeah, of course. Every bullet counts. And Leon's sections, yeah, nostalgia bait, but still incredibly fun. No, guys, it's not fun. Leon's part is not fun. It's fucking stupid. It's annoying. I mean, I'm giving Grace some leeway, guys. It's the Metal Gear Solid 4 of Resident Evil games. This is Grib Dale Life Half on Reddit 2 months ago. It's the Metal Gear 4 of Resident Evil games. Hey, man, well said. I was fucking disappointed in Metal Gear 4 too. Guns of the Patriots, right? Is that the one? It's so shit. That fucking game is trash garbage too. It's a letdown. Clean Win 8486 on Reddit says 10 out of 10 for Resident Evil Requiem. I enjoyed that. Um, Guys, this guy total, or this person total immortalized 138 on Reddit too. It says probably has to do with the fact that the game is perfect, okay, in nearly every conceivable way. Wow. All right, we got somebody, Raul, here 2 months ago. It says it's a fun to play, but trash story. Resident Evil. I've been playing Resident Evil since I was a kid, terrified of the intro of Resident Evil 4, and I actually enjoyed this one. I'm about to finish my second playthrough with no healing and no blood, no on casual. But don't get me wrong, I agree with OP, especially about how messy the story was and how little sense it made. Okay, there's people dying for Resident Evil. You know, anything they can get Resident Evil, they're loving it. Like this movie coming out. You know. Wow. Guys, this post, look at this. I'm still reading from Reddit, everyone. Here's John Curtis review from just 1 month ago, guys. Late to the party on this, but it's honestly my least favorite Resident Evil game. I was very disappointed in it, and I'm also surprised at how few people dislike it. Although more and more seem to slowly be coming out. You see that, guys? Did you read that from a month ago? Am I behind the cue ball here? What's up with y'all? Am I ahead of the game? What's up? Come on, man. Where's everybody at? 153 minutes, guys. On a live stream. I've been charging my phone already once. It's hot as fuck, the phone. 50%. Been on here for so long with this great title that everybody's dying for to speak about, to let them be known their grievances about Resident Evil 9 and the robbery of YouTube. YouTube robbed you guys. Here's 4444 KWAD about just 28 days ago, guys. We're getting closer and closer. I'm so late, but you guys look so dumb. I'm not sure what he means by that. Nicholas Starfall 25 days ago says need more Jill. There, disgusting void from 22 days ago, guys, and you guys ain't giving me no love on this shit. Apparently Reddit's wrong. Apparently, right? We're all wrong. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who found this game to be disappointing. Frosty Arctic 47 12 days ago says I don't know what y'all are on. The game is S tier. 8 days ago, Reddit, Resident Evil 9 Requiem, fit underscore alternative underscore 3259 says 8 days ago, I missed when we used to complain about Chris punching a boulder. Archer underscore Labs Friday says late to the post, man, I was nearing the end. I was really hoping Chris would make an appearance. Not a fucking not. Adorable pension who? Too much text. Yeah. So guys, the game was incredible. The game's average. Guys, here's somebody who's deleted. Oh my God, thank you so much. Someone finally said this. I love you, dude. And they're all talking about watching this on Twitch, watching people play it, being baited, nostalgia baited, lied to, basically, about Resident Evil 9 this whole time. And I get nothing, guys, for this most hot topic and most unpopular opinion. But it seems to be pretty popular, gaining traction. I can't gain any traction now, guys, doing it way before on the internet, right? I guess before anyone else. I guess there's somebody on the internet is doing this about Resident Evil. So, my bad. I guess I'm late to the party. Yeah, a few months too late to start the wave of this or be credited. So, okay, guys, if you just do RE9 with me in Google, I just want you to go down a little bit. It says, I love that people also ask thing in Google. Just click, is Resident Evil 9 really that good? And the AI overview says yes. Resident Evil 9 Requiem is widely considered a great game, earning an 88 on Metacritic, but opinions on its dual nature are mixed. And that's not true. Dual nature. The dual nature is not the guys that what mixes this fucking thing. Right, there's nothing else here as far as Resident Evil goes. And that Reddit post. Wow. How come so few people were disappointed by Resident Evil 9, guys? We read through all the posts pretty much. Very disappointed. I do want to click wiki, guys, because I do want to just skim it to see if there's anything I want to bring up about the game more further. Like I said, the multiplayer, the online, is non-existent, of course. Don't mind that part. Don't mind a single-player game. Love it. Switch 2, man, crazy money on this, guys. Do want to see how much money it made. Gameplay, the setting, the plot. You think it's going to be like an Alan Wake type game and better than that. It's not, guys. It goes fucking left quick. All right, real quick, this is the development of this game, real quick. There's something maybe interesting here. Over the course of this 6-year development, Resident Evil Requiem, reading from Wiki, guys, go there with me. Resident Evil Requiem changed dramatically. Wow. 6 years in development, this fucking game. Wow, piece of shit. According to the director, Kashi Nakashishi, it was conceived as an online open-world multiplayer game, but was rebooted in 2021. Listen to this. A development team felt that it wasn't what the fans wanted. Oh, the team also experimented with making a genuine horror game with Leon, like Resident Evil 2, but felt that the people wouldn't want to see a timid Leon. Just give us a timid Grace. The writer, I'm done. I really think I'm done. I'm not getting any traction with this video. Apparently, I'm fucking insane too and crazy. Everybody, nobody out there believes this was a total scheme. All right, guys, just skimming through Wiki still. The fire release, guys. This shit was fucking crazy. Really crazy. And we have all the big top video game sites and all your big top all your YouTubers, guys, are pushing this shit. There's no doubt about it. Fuck the sites, the gaming sites. You guys go to YouTube for your shit now. Always and forever. And this is highly scored. GameSpot has it at 810. That might be the lowest score. No push square, 810. And it's on the PS5. All right. And like I said, when you're going to get criticism, even on Wiki guys or on YouTube, what they're saying is the same shit. So they're not saying other new things negative about the game, or you know what I mean? There's a new look. There's always the same bullshit that they're pitching you because they don't want you to find anything else new wrong with it. Or I just couldn't really name anything positive, guys, about the game besides that nostalgia bait with the Raccoon City Police Department, guys. That's the only reason. You know, like really, is why I got to why I got the game. I wanted to be Leon. I wanted to do nostalgia baiting, right? I wanted to play it, feel it, be there. Wow, everyone. Can't believe I have these great ideas and great topics and videos, and I'm doing this nonstop, and I can't get anything from the Cash App. It's crazy. So, Resident Overview, Resident Evil Requiem is a 2026. Okay. So, guys, we did the video. You know, I did what I could. Everyone, Resident Evil fans, you know, gaming fans, I did what I could. Person that spent $70 on this fucking game and uninstalled it, and wants to, you know, break it and throw it out. You can't get your money back. It's just, you know, I'm sorry. I did something for you. I tried. I tried to spread the word. You know, I tried to blow it up on YouTube, but you can't. I can't. I have no power, guys. I have no algorithm. I have no money. They don't give me any attention on YouTube. No love. I just want to read the overall end here to this Reddit post about how come so few people are discussing the negatives about this game. And the person says, I can make excuses for the franchise, but piling up this many mistakes in one title, it hurts to see. It hurts to see. And that's exactly what I am. I'm hurt by the game. You know, I really am. It's not even anger. It's just disappointment and hurtness. And you can tell that by these Reddit posts, guys. You know, they're really hurt. The real fans are just hurt. They're gonna be hurt by this movie coming out too. I'll tell you that. And it's on my channel. Check it. Tell you it. And if so many people are willing to swallow pure fan service, all you is fucking eating it up. We're back, still eating it. We're back to a cycle until they knew RE6 happens. It already happened. There it is. You have it in Requiem. You have all the Resident Evils in Requiem. That's why it's called Requiem. But it was a scheme. Not a scam, everyone. A scheme. Very well played by them over a course of time. It played out. And Capcom finally questions itself. All right, guys. Great reviews here of this game on Reddit. True reviews, guys. There's positive ones and there's negative. I do want to see more on Reddit, though, about RE9. Because you're not going to be able to go, guys, to Steam or any of these gaming sites and get something legitimate on this game. All right. Back to Google. So, like I said, the game's positives. But the replay value is something huge for me at a $70 game. And especially with the Resident Evil game, RE2 was so replayable remake. That has to be the highest game as far as Resident Evil goes. Replay value is Resident Evil 2 Remake. So that and Leon's story, guys, and the slow, boring getting out of this fucking place with Grace is a stressful situation. And it's not fun. The game, it's not fun. None of this game is fun. And it's not that it's hard, everyone. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. The bosses suck. What bosses? Fucking bosses, guys. Grace is hyperventilating, like I said all the time. I can't understand her like they're saying. She's just... Sorry, I was thinking about when Grace is like hyperventilating like guys, and it is kind of cool because, like, if they went horror, man, like they should have, like Alan Wake style, kept Leon out of this shit. But they did it for the fans, guys. They brought Leon in for the fans. You know, and they gave us the regular Resident Evil gameplay with Leon. There's no first person with him, right? Jeez. Horrible. What are they going to do with Code Veronica, guys? Wow, that's another video that I'll get 0 views on. But Code Veronica, you know, just by the trailer, man, we're in trouble. Insiders and fans are buzzing about it. This is a Code Veronica remake. And we already got a trailer, guys. It's fucking problems. We're not clicking IMDb, guys, for this review of Requiem. We know what that says. Positive all day. Positive all day. Look at these prices, guys. I paid full price, guys. $70 pre-order. Shit. You know, guys, to put, what is the saying? You put a little seasoning or a dress on shit, it's still shit, right? Any way you dress it, it's still shit. And this is what it is. They dress it for you, but they did it in a way where they schemed you to where you didn't realize it was shit till it was too late, guys. You put it in your PlayStation 5s or download it off Steam. I'm sorry, I just don't get why we're doing this and why I'm not getting no interaction on this here video, guys. It's a terrible thing. 166 minutes, guys. Only 2 votes. I guess Reddit's wrong. You know, I'm wrong, guys. No, I'm right. Look at the poll. So, like I said, at the end of the stream, guys, we do get the answer from the real web reviewer. Yes, I'm talking about myself in the third person, but we do get the answer, and I'm getting to that answer. I am. I really can't let this go, guys. I'm tired and exhausted, but I really think this needs to be said. I think I can get traction on this video, on this stream. You know, this could be the one, guys, right? Because it's apparently, you know, secret people on Reddit are saying it, the same thing the real reviewer's been saying about this game, right? So why aren't we, you know, on this video liking it and you know, donating to real reviewer to get this shit going and told in viral video? And why are we supporting him more for other viral videos and other things that we want to say? Apparently you all want to say this on Reddit, but you don't want to say it on YouTube. It's terrible, guys. I don't know, maybe my mic isn't working, or I don't know what the problem is. I have to run back my streams. I don't think anybody can hear me. Hmm. Okay, sorry, what there? I was just actually interacting. Yeah, with I believe a subscriber of the channel or a comment. I love to interact on the comments. I love to do it all multitask while I'm doing the stream live. So I'll take any interaction I can get, I guess, you know. But yeah, single father here, man. Trying to raise 2 children and trying to be basically not a YouTuber, guys. I'm just trying to be a truth teller. I want to do reviews of movies and, as you see, all types of things. I like to give my opinion and the honest one, guys, the honest one, with the evidence provided for us all. There's nothing new I have. You know, I always say new things over old things. We point new things out. That's its specialness here at the Real Reviewer channel. We predict things. You know, we're not afraid to put our money where our mouth is. Not at all. Not here. So you're at the wrong channel, guys. If you think I'm gonna fuck around like that, we're talking shit here. The real shit. Resident Evil 9 Requiem, the biggest, wow, the greatest overrated, overhyped we've ever been sold on anything in a long time, especially a video game. Everyone by these channels and Resident Evil channels. And how dare you go over there now and still support them? Your favorite YouTuber, you know? How dare you do that? Support the real reviewer, man, and do a donation to the Cash App. I am demonetized because of the truth telling. The channel gets no traction, guys. But apparently on Reddit, y'all are thanking God and thanking that people are saying something negative about Resident Evil, you know, 9. I mean, God forbid you go against Steam's 10 for 10 rating. Or you go against Angry Joe or whoever the fuck these Resident Evil nostalgia channels you're listening to. You need to listen to me. I was raised on the shit. That's what they're telling you. Lying. They're all lying to you guys. So we have 2 votes in on a 170-minute stream. We only have 2 votes. But the 2 votes are a yes that RE9 was a scheme. Not a scam, a scheme. And it wasn't a dream. It wasn't a requiem for a dream. It was a requiem for a scheme. 2 votes, guys. So we We do know the pulse and vibe of the Real Rim Reviewer audience, guys. We do know. We have it here, and we have it on Reddit. We have it on the internet, if you want to call it that. But apparently, we don't have it on YouTube, guys. And the Real Reviewer is the only one that has a video right now on a live going hard on Resident Evil 9 Requiem, calling these fuckers out on YouTube. All the YouTubers back in this game, playing this game, getting views for this game. View my video. Why not? Why won't you support a real truth video, guys? A real YouTuber. I'm YouTubing, see? I YouTube every day. Every minute I YouTube, my whole life. It's terrible. Shut my life down for this, guys. You need to make it happen for me. Me and my family and the truth tellers out there, guys. I know everything about fucking movies, games, all this shit. We know everything. Can talk everything. I love it. Look at the channel, guys. The array of content, the array of knowledge, the array of know-how. Get the fuck out of here, man. No one's like me. So, Resident Evil 9, Requiem. Terrible. There is, like I said, I think I covered all the points, guys. I think I'm close to answering the question myself and ending the stream. We've already been there 171 minutes on Requiem. And, you know, trying to point out good about this game, guys. I really do. I really want to love it. I really wanted to love it multiple times. But the replay value is just the lowest of any Resident Evil game of all time. And then Leon's campaign is just rehashed from RE6. And if you want to say 4 too, you can, but 4, don't disrespect 4 by comparing it to Requiem. You know? Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. Now we're in trouble with Code Veronica, guys. Now, should the Real Ram Reviewer do a video on Code Veronica, the trailer that was out, and give you the future on that game? No, he's not. Because you don't deserve it, and you'll say it's clickbait, and you're going to go to all these other channels, and you're going to click their channel for this Resident Evil Code Veronica trailer breakdown, Easter egg bullshit, and get fucking schemed on that too. So go over there, guys. Get schemed on this next Resident Evil game, Code Veronica. And do it to you on that too. And that is a nostalgia game for your boy, the Real Reviewer. Really nostalgia game. God, I have memories of that. I have stories to tell about that. Dreamcast. But you guys will never get it. So Resident Evil 9 Requiem. You know, you don't have to be doing research on the internet or be looking at a YouTuber that's going to lie to you about everything for money to know that this game made money. This game made money. So regardless if the fan base was going to buy this game or not, they're making their fucking money, dude. All these YouTubers are pushing this shit on you. That's all they're talking about. Countdowns, trailer breakdowns, Easter egg hunts, all types of shit. And all you got to do is click the Real Reviewers fucking live months in advance, and it'll tell you the fuck is going to be this game. Don't buy this shit. Rehash bullshit we've seen. What's the new shit? And they were talking really, guys. They're really talking like this thing was fucking Requiem. Like the name Requiem, like it was a dream. It was a whole new. It's fully come full circle, guys. We're going back to Raccoon City where it all began. Leon's going back there, and I like that part, guys. I love that part. I love the nostalgia bait part. I love it. I love going back to Resident Evil 2, especially the remake. You know, I love that. I really do. But that's all I could say positive, guys, about this game. There was a lot of shit that you have to find, right? And I don't mind backtracking. And Resident Evil is known for backtracking, guys. It's known for that, for remembering where something was or going and get something and running to something. It surprisingly was. It's known for backtracking. I don't mind that shit. But, you know, people are saying, well, you don't use a guide or you don't look at you use it on your own. Don't look up no tips or this fucking game. I'm stuck in the fucking first 20, 30 minutes, man, with Grace. I want to see more. I want to move more. I want to see more of the building. I want to get scared more. And you just don't, you can't, it's not like that. You know, they're really handicapping that Grace part, guys, in the beginning. They really handicap the shit. And I don't know why. Because she's really like scared and she's hyperventilating. It's cool. I like that kind of, but I don't. It's really hard to explain that part. It felt like there was a lot of people or two different people on this one Grace Park, guys. I don't know what the development team was doing, but there was a lot of confusion on this game. They rushed it. There's no doubt about it, man. What a title. RE9, Resident Evil Requiem. Guys, you think really there's going to be some kind of... There is a Requiem, everybody. There's all Resident Evil games in this game. There's for sure. And you heard that here. You know it. You heard it on Reddit. You played the game, right? That's why you're here. But apparently no one's here to defend the game, guys. So this has been a very good success, you know, because no one's here to defend this game. 2 votes, guys. 2 votes for a 175-minute stream about Resident Evil Requiem and it being overrated and seriously overhyped by all these YouTubers. And we only got 2 likes, guys. So one day when someone sees this with a heart in the deep pockets, man, go to the Cash App. It's there on my channel. Rings True with the Z. Send it. Send something. Get me back. Bring me back here. Because I'll be disappearing in 22 days. Forever. Once again. For years. I was gone 4 years, guys, because of this bullshit on YouTube. And being demonetized and buried. And ignored. Stops this month. Alright, Resident Evil. But there's nothing else I think I want to say. Or cover. With Requiem. I think I'm going to give my answer to the poll question. We'll see if you agree. As we do it at the end of every stream. Leon just did not look like Leon, guys. You know? I don't know if it was an AI generated Leon they threw out to us, but it was strange. Corny art, right, guys? This Leon shit really slows this game, really breaks apart how you're into this game with Grace, you know? And you're really anticipating getting the part to Leon, to being Leon. And then when you are him, it just feels like a Resident Evil 6 game, guys, or a Resident Evil. It doesn't even feel like Resident Evil 4, you know? It feels like Resident Evil 6, very arcadey. And that's a lot of money, supposedly, right? Put into this game and all this hype about it with Leon. Guys, it's, like they said, it's quick button action scenes. It's cheap. You don't feel like you accomplish much when you're quick button action these scenes, you know, in games. It just doesn't feel like much work is being done. It doesn't feel like much work is being done in this game. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not even sorry. I don't care. This is my stream, my channel. I do when I want, how I want, why I want. I have an opinion and I need to tell it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at images. Come with me to RE9 images, guys. And click, just do RE9 in Google and click images. Just because. No, honestly, there's this picture of Grace with this big blob motherfucker coming through the hallway, guys. And I believe this takes place right in the beginning of the game. But it was like in the trailers or something. But it was just so fucking... I just wish it was scary. I just really wish there was more to it. But he can't even fit his fat ass in the room, let alone the hallway. Slow ass motherfucking blob. And that shit, oh man. I'm sorry, it's getting delirious now as the hours pass. No sleep, this marathon is going, and I'm doing shit like this. You just can't get our money back, you know, and you can't. Code Veronica, guys, is coming out. All these YouTube channels are gonna bait you with these fucking videos. And I was like, well, maybe I should do a Code Veronica video now, today, right? Code Veronica breakdown of the trailer, live. So that's what we'll do. And we'll see if anybody clicks in, you know, later on today. I said I do have that video I want to do for my subscriber, the Sharon Tate, but it must wait. I already done 2 Sharon Tates, guys, 2 Mansons. Did one 8 days ago. It's on there. But I think we do a Code Veronica, guys, right? Breakdown of this new supposed fucking trailer, guys, of Code Veronica. You know, another nostalgia bait, or maybe we should just wait for those other channels to bait you to click them. You know, a few months before it releases, so they can bait you on how fucking awesome this shit's gonna be for Code Veronica. And that's what I'm doing this to save you, myself, from the fucking Code Veronica fucking pitfall that's gonna happen. Because it happened with 9, guys. So learn from history, learn from our mistakes here as Resident Evil fans. This is fucking wild. You know, Leon doesn't look like Leon. He doesn't. I don't. The action. What part is there, guys? There's another part in this fucking game. It's just there's this Leon part, guys. Like I said, it was mentioned in the Reddit there with the glass. You're shooting glass. You have to run towards. It's just so Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5-ish, like with the timed run and running, and it's. I don't feel like it's a Resident Evil 9, 2006, PlayStation 5, whatever. You know what I mean, man? They just Grace is okay, man. Like for the money, guys, you know, and everything. They want Grace. Grace, you could do first and third person, right? I went first person, guys, with Grace all day. I wanted to go first person with Leon too, but I left it at the third person with him because I thought that, you know, I like that. I like how they brought the variety, guys, but it was just all just for bait, guys, just to get you to click the buy. You know, Grace is beautiful, and they start off as you're starting off in this street, guys. It's really weird, this beginning opening. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's very cheap. It's cheap because it's good looking, but it's small. But they try to act like it's big because you're on a street, a busy street. But it feels small in scale. But it's big. You know what I mean? I don't know if guys that makes sense. But this beginning, it just feels very small in scale when it's supposed to feel big or be big. You know, you want it to feel bigger, but you know the game is not taking place in this big open world city, or you're gonna walk through this city. Why doesn't it take place outside in the city like that? That was a great thing they had going right in the beginning, guys. You know, and they had this thing with Grace where there's a murder or something, some weird murder happening in this building you're stuck in, and I thought that was good too. You know, just by the trailers and these YouTubers, right? It was like, wow, this might be like some kind of Alan Wake game, you know, but better because it's Resident Evil. Nah, clickbait. 39% of the charge, guys. We'll have to charge the phone again. 183 on the stream. The phone is hot as a fucking firecracker on the 4th of July. But I will burn my hand off if that means revealing the truth or telling the truth about Resident Evil 9 Requiem and this total scheme, not a dream. And so does the real reviewer audience, guys. They do believe him and agree with him that it was a scheme. And that is my answer, guys. Yes, yes, I will answer the poll question. The end of every stream. It is a scheme. This is one of the biggest schemes ever when it comes to video game, let alone Resident Evil. So yes, I agree with the poll and the Real Ram Reviewer audience this morning, tonight, today. Yes, it's a big scheme. Scheme, guys, not a scam. This is something that was perpetrated through a course of time and very intentionally. So I don't know. That's all. I just don't know how you guys can do this to the Real Rant Reviewer and not support this live. And apparently everybody on Reddit is saying the same thing. I think I'm thinking. And they're dying. And people are dying on the internet of video games to write or Resident Evil fans for someone to come out and tell us, say this. And the Real Reviewer is giving you a video on a live of 185 minutes going on a Monday morning. I'm letting the internet know. Come on, support the reviewer. Donate to the Cash App, guys. Ranks you with the Z. I am demonetized. Can't you tell? YouTube has demonetized me long ago. No hope. Gotta keep the channel alive. Gotta keep telling these truths. The Requiem for a scheme. Damn. Damn is right. Look at me. I'm fucking devastated. I'm really trying to go back onto YouTube, guys. And, just like some of the reviews we heard, played the game for 30 minutes, whatever, stopped, rest, couldn't do it anymore. I thought it was me. So I went back on YouTube and looked at all the reviewers again, all the YouTubers of Resident Evil channels, and I was like, okay, I gotta play this $70. I gotta get back into something wrong. And they loving it. They're loving it. These Resident Evil people that have all the toys and games and know it all about Resident Evil. They don't know it all about Resident Evil. I do. Total fucking shit, man. You do have a good thing going in the beginning, guys, like I told you. When it comes to this beginning scene, guys, to the street, could have something there. They blew it. And there's this face Wesker, guys. I don't know. I thought it was Wesker, guys. I thought it was. It might as well be fucking Wesker. Go to images with me. You can click it here. The new character. As far as you know, it's Xeno, but it's Wesker. So it's so funny, guys. I thought it was Wesker. I guess I'm just finding. I found out from a video through the grapevine at some point, but man, you have the end of the game. Well, I don't know. The end of the game is, guys. You want to really games. Oh boy, oh boy. I should make a whole. All right, I got ideas spinning through my head as we're ranting on this bullshit. Yeah, all right. So I answered the poll question, guys. I don't want to dwell on this no more because I feel like I could pull more out of this stream. I really do. I feel like this stream is gonna hit a note, but I think I did that. My timing is just too early, right? It's too early. It's too late in the morning. It's a Monday. People are maybe that was months ago, right? It was just 25 days ago, so people are not agreeing anymore with this opinion. Maybe they played Resident Evil Requiem, you guys. Maybe you guys, YouTubers, all you guys out there, you idiots, played it over and over, and right? You're finally just like, fuck it, we love it. It's the best thing since Resident Evil 4. It's the best thing since the Resident Evil 2 remake, excuse me. And we love it, right? So that's the pulse here, guys. Well, no, it's not. It's not the pulse in the real viewer audience. If you come here, you'll see that 100% say it was a scheme. Nobody's saying it was a dream. So that is the truth. We're taking real viewer channel does truth. So if you see this live and you see the poll, that's truth, baby. That's truth. It's hard truth. It's hard truth. I don't want to. Guys, I'm with you. I love Resident Evil. I don't want to ever disrespect something I love. But if it's fucking shit, and I'm telling you the truth, it's shit. Even if I love it, guys, they're fucking lying. They're lying. I still love you. You're shit. I still love you, but you're shit. And you're a liar, but I still love you. Still love you, Resident Evil. So, like I said, all I do is scribble words, guys, little notes, maybe throughout the video, then even throughout the video, just before things I want to cover, and that's it. It's never rehearsed. I never write or research anything beforehand, guys. It's all up in here, because I want you to get my opinion unfiltered, not from these motherfuckers, just from what I know. We're all looking at the same evidence here, guys, on Google. I got an iMac 2012. I don't game on it. I don't use any of that shit. I don't have any money. I'm demonetized long ago. All right, RE9. We answered the poll question. The audience, the real reviews has spoken. They have ranted. I have ranted for 189 minutes. And we only have 2 likes and 2 votes. But thank you for those 2 likes and 2 votes, whoever you are. But that's not enough, guys. We're never gonna do anything. You gotta donate to the Cash App. I'm demonetized. Been saying that for 8 days straight, guys, and not one donation yet. Maybe one day it'll happen. It'll be a good donation to keep us going. I can pay my bills with it for another month. I only have a month, guys. I have 22 days. Marathon live streaming the truth of revealing all these YouTubers, exposing these lies. And I need a donation to the Cash App, Rings You with the Z, to keep this channel going. I am demonetized. All right, so we answered the question, guys. RE9, scheme or Resident Evil Dream? It was a scheme from the get-go. It was a scheme from the start. And yours truly got schemed. I'm out $70, guys. I pre-ordered this thing. I was battling back and forth, like I told you, to pre-order or not. And just a day, 24 hours before the pre-order ended, right? It was released. I did the pre-order because I wanted the deluxe edition. I wanted to be special. You know, I wanted to be special because when I replay this game, I want to have like a new costume. I want to have a new guns that only you could be unlocked possibly with this deluxe edition. But that is all fucking bullshit for the money. Because you don't want to play this a second time, guys. The replay value on this game is horrible. And that's something I will harp on. Because Resident Evil is known for replayability, guys. And Leon's story. Leon's gameplay is terrible. We already went through Grace's. We'll give Grace the benefit of the doubt, but been there, done that, everyone. Same bullshit. It is a Requiem. They did live up to the name. It's a Requiem. It's all the Resident Evil games into one game. So it all comes as a Requiem. It all comes together in one. And you think it's a dream game, Resident Evil. And that's what these Resident Evil channels and these YouTubers are telling you that you watched and that you're watching. That is something wrong with you. You're insane because you're not a true Resident Evil fan if you don't like Resident Evil 9 Requiem. And that is a complete lie, guys. It's a complete brainwash. You are normal. You're fine. I'm telling you, I think the same about this game. I'm highly disappointed. I feel robbed and betrayed and lied to by YouTube, by Capcom. You know, you think you're getting a crazy, awesome Leon, guys. They had to amping this fucking Leon up. He doesn't look like Leon. He looks AI generated. He's boring. He doesn't have the cool one-liners. It's RE6 when it comes to Leon. But you know, guys, we gotta take it from all these fucking people, these YouTubers. I'm calling them YouTubers no more. I'm not talking YouTube internet, guys. No more internet. YouTube is the internet. You have to fucking do it on YouTube. Go to YouTube for everything. So come to me for everything. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Resident Evil 9, The Lost Cases. What is this? It's a DLC. So there's concept arts or supposedly some DLCs coming out, right, everybody? How could you tell the reviewer about this shit? Making more fucking money off you besides Code Veronica. Oh, why don't you do a video on Code Veronica to get the clickbait going, right? Do some fucking Easter eggs on a stupid ass trailer that doesn't show shit about Resident Evil. Veronica. What does that trailer have to do with Code Veronica, anyone? But no one's going to tell you that. No one's going to ask that question. Should I? Question mark. Resident Evil 9, The Lost Cases, the new Leon story, focused on DLC. Okay, so we're getting DLCs, of course, for Requiem. They got to make more money. I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ada Wong. Who gives a fuck anymore, guys? Resident Evil fans, you give a fuck? Do you guys care about these DLCs? Please tell the reviewers. Is it a scheme or is it a dream for you? You know, really cool pictures, everybody, that they were releasing. There's a really good picture here on how to kill Chunk in RE9 of Grace. Really good, man. Really creepy. Like, with the... They had potential, guys. They really do. They had potential. You know, RE7 did it the best. You know, with the Grace bullshit. You got to go RE7, guys. Nothing's going to do it like that. You want Grace shit, you do RE7. That's it. And Leon, they destroyed him. Well, they killed him too, right, guys? I don't know, spoilers. He's fucking dead. Should have played the game. Should have beat the game if you're here. Or you hate it, so why? Don't worry about spoiling it, right? You hate the fucking game if you're here. Support the cause. All right. I answered the question to the poll myself, as we do at the end of every stream, everybody. If there are 195 minutes, only 2 votes, 100% though, of those votes say that RE9 Requiem was a scheme, not a Resident Evil dream. And yours truly, the review by all the information, all the talk, all first-hand experience, has the game, beat the game. It's a scheme. The whole thing was a scheme, not a scam. It was a scheme. It was planned out, played out, tactfully, and they knew exactly what they were doing to get the Resident Evil fans to click and the casuals to get in on the horror game, the Resident Evil fun, the new blood, the new breed, the Gen Zs, as they call it. Yeah, man, like I said, the beginning feels... They're trying to make the beginning, guys, through this street feel bigger than it is, and it doesn't feel big. It feels very small when it should feel big. You know, Grace walking through, Leon walking through. I don't know if that's just me, guys, but it really feels small. It feels small scaled. It's just to cut corners, you know? And you think you're getting something totally fucking new. And you don't, guys. You don't get an Alan Wake horror movie, Silent Hill 2 type deal. You get none of that shit. You want to mix games, don't mix your own fucking games, Resident Evil, that's for sure. You have other, you know, mix some other good game, Evil Within. So, something, man. What I'm doing is just scrolling through the images, guys, of Resident Evil 9, seeing if there's anything else I do want to bring up about this game. Because there's something on the tip of my tongue. You know, I have other things about it, because when I was playing it, there was things coming to the reviewer like fucking clockwork fire. I was like, damn, that was stupid. But really, the Leon parts, guys, is really... I want to think... I don't know if this is the game. I think it's got to be the game, but there's a part, I think, where you're in, you know, an industrial place, and you have to, like... I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's just terrible. It's just boring, and it's stressful, and it's not fun. Guys, this game is not fun. I don't know if you all remember the days when you put on a Resident Evil game and you were afraid to move forward for that camera to change. You didn't want to see what was around the corner. I don't know if anybody was coming from those Resident Evil days where, right, you were scared to move forward. You're scared to see what's around that camera angle. You're scared. Did Resident Evil ever scare anyone at some point? I know I was scared. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, in my room at night. Resident Evil 2, man. Got your boy good. Oh yeah, it got me good, guys. Resident Evil 2, in the dark as a kid, not going to school tomorrow because I'm playing Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I was fucking scared, man. Good shit. All right, I honestly think, guys, I'm just going to charge the phone, honestly, and bring up some more and talk more about the scheme of Resident Evil 9 Requiem, but I don't think we're going to get much traction. I think we did what we came to do. I want to thank everyone that did vote and did like this stream. Thank you. But we're 198 minutes, going to 200 minutes live on Resident Evil Requiem, the most overrated, overhyped game of all time, and how we got schemed on it. Requiem for a scheme. Please, thank you for joining the video. Like I said, if you see me go AFK, guys, you need to just fast forward to when I'm back to see my beautiful face. I do that. I am living life. I have to eat, sleep, and repeat at some point. So this is day 22. What is it, day 8? It's going to day 9 now. And we're streaming until we get the algorithm to boost us, to get the attention we deserve and the credit we deserve for all the material and all the content I've been producing for years. And that's it. You got to donate to the Cash App, Rings True with the Z, if you want to change this. I am demonetized, guys. Please support the channel so I keep doing this. Yes, pay my bills. Yes, please. Please pay my bills and feed me so I can fucking keep doing this and feed you and pay your bills. Because I'm paying your bills by saving you stress, heartache, and money. Don't buy this shit. Wait until it goes on killer sale for $9.99, and that's even pushing it. We're over there telling you $9.99. I paid 70, never getting it back. So thank you once again to the 2 votes and the voters, and thank you for the 2 likes. We are out. We're coming back with more videos, guys. Anytime, any place. Be on guard. Look for the notification. Going live. We're doing nothing but lives, and you're going to interact with the viewer. Come to his life live every day. There's no pre-recording, guys. There's no rehearsing. This is live, fresh out the box.